you're taking the weather as good soundbite?
Yeah, I am.
That's fair.
Well, it was the funniest thing we said all morning. Made me think of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, bother.
Why was he British?
'Cause he is British.
No, Christopher Robin is British. Winnie the Pooh is a bear from the 100 Acre Wood.
Why why would Christopher Robin have an American bear?
I don't know. All of the them have American accents, and then Christopher Robin is British.
I didn't even think I did an accent. You just said, "Oh, bother." Oh, I can't do any
but
other voices.
but that's not even what made me think of it. You said, "Is it raining?" And I pictured him in the when he was talking to himself in the mirror. Is it raining in there? It's raining in here too. Hello and welcome to the season 3 premiere of the Watch It Bro podcast. Like last season, I'm Tristan,
And I'm Marshall,
and
still.
and our podcast is not for the faint of heart.
Good pull.
Yeah, thanks. Today we will be talking about the 2002 live-action Spider-Man movie. Fun fact, this movie actually took 25 years to happen.
Yeah, there was a lot of people interested in this movie, before it actually got made. I know, James Cameron was attached to it at one point.
Yeah, they'd wanted to do a live-action Spider-Man movie, like I said, for 25 years before they actually got the green light to go ahead and do one.
Yeah, with the, success of Batman, they're like, "We can do it," and it just never came together.
Yeah,
But I know when, James Cameron was attached, he wanted DiCaprio to play, his Spider-Man.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie went through a lot of options, 25 years in the making. They had a lot of ideas cycling around before finally landing on Sam Raimi and his vision of it.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. They'd even offered it to Chris Columbus, who opted out to do, Harry Potter instead.
Yep, that's right. That was a fun fact I had.
Oh, fun fact.
That,
I didn't say the fun fact.
no, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun facts.
I think we are gonna have a lot of fun facts.
I
Sorry, we
think,
were just bantering about the movie and it just came up.
yeah, no, it's great. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun facts, and we're gonna have a lot of opinions
We are gonna have
that
a
are
lot of
gonna come out.
opinions. 'Cause
Yeah, what?
I was gonna say when this movie came out, opening day, I had already gotten 3 showing tickets. Took the day off work and watched it 3 times.
That's awesome.
Had the popcorn bucket and everything. I don't think I still have the popcorn bucket. I don't think it made it.
Uh, well, not everything of yours can make it, but it did at one point hold the Guinness Book of World Record for most money made in a single day by a movie
I
at
believe it 'cause
at
opening
43
day.
million. And it wasn't opening day; it was its second day.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It made $43 million.
Believe it also held the record for opening day box office as well.
It was a big deal when it
It
came out.
was. It was. And I mean now since we're talking about it, now seems like a great spot to put um this information in here. When the original trailer dropped, which was a fantastic trailer. I don't know if you remember it, where there's a bank robbery um that takes place and then you see them jump in a helicopter and take off and the helicopter gets stopped and pulled back. These guys are freaking out, and then it pans back, and you see the World Trade Center buildings and a big web in the middle of it with the helicopter caught like a fly.
Yeah, I do remember that now that you mention it.
Yeah, and then after the events of 9/11, posters and rewrites, or not rewrites, but a few reshoots happened, and took the towers out of the movie, except for one shot where you can see him in his eyes, reflected.
Right? Yeah, 'cause I know as soon as that happened, they recalled all the posters that had the Twin Towers.
They did, they did, and
And
I actually have one.
you have a poster with the Twin Towers.
Yes,
You know how much those are going for?
yes.
Wow, that's a cool item to have.
Yeah, but yeah, that I mean, that trailer, 'cause it didn't show Spider-Man, it was just the robbery, the web, and everything, and I remember people going nuts for it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was so excited for it. Can I see the poster next time I'm over?
It's in the garage somewhere, but maybe.
Yeah, that shouldn't be in the garage somewhere. You should get that framed and hung up, buddy.
Yeah.
And if you don't, I got a spot for it. But anyway, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, but we're not a Spider-Man podcast, but today we are.
We are a Spider-Man
We
podcast
are
today.
absolutely going to be a Spider-Man podcast today. Should we get into the specs of this movie?
We should probably get into the specs of this movie. We could go with more fun facts.
Oh, I'm sure they'll come up.
Yeah.
This movie, as I mentioned before, was directed by Sam Raimi. He also directed Evil Dead's 1 through 3 and The Oz and Great and Powerful.
He did. I forgot he did that one.
The screenplay was written by David Cope.
This was his
It's
fourth screenplay, if
and
I remember right.
this is based on Spider-Man by created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. I
Yes.
don't think Steve Ditko gets enough credit.
He doesn't get enough credit, and Stanley pushed for him to get credit in the movie when the credits happened.
Stan Lee was a solid dude.
He was.
Yeah, I'll get to it later. Moving on to our starring cast, according to the Wikipedia,
This one should be okay.
we have Tobey Maguire,
Yep.
who
Starts off strong.
you might recognize from Seabiscuit, The Great Gatsby, or a movie called Brothers, which showed off his dramatic acting chops. And he also had a small bit role on Roseanne.
Did he?
Yes, he was in. It was a Valentine's Day episode in season 2, I want to say, where Roseanne's working at the diner in the mall,
Yeah.
and he comes in and he's a kind of a little troublemaker, and he's one of Becky's friends.
Interesting. I
Yep.
remember him also in Fear and Loathing.
Yeah, I only saw Fear and Loathing once.
He was a hippie hitchhiker or
Yes,
a
he
grungy
was
hitchhiker. But
a hitchhiker nonetheless.
yes.
After Tobey Maguire, we have Willem Dafoe, who was in Platoon, Lighthouse, American Psycho, Mr. Bean's Holiday. He played Ryuk in the live action Death Note adaptation, and
He was in
he was in Beetlejuice Squared.
interesting. He was in Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Apparently, according to the Wikipedia.
I remember seeing that one once.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
Wasn't as good as the first one, which wasn't that good.
Spoilers. After Willem Dafoe, we have Kirsten Dunst, who you might have recognized from Jumanji, Bring It On, Little Women, or Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which I never saw. I turned it off. I thought it was boring. Spoilers.
Does it say anybody else?
Anyway, James Franco's in this movie, and after him, we have Cliff Robertson.
Does it say anything about Rosemary Harris in the
She's.
Wikipedia?
I just moved on to Cliff Robertson. Let me get through the cast before you start asking if people are in there.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you were ending it because you mentioned James Franco, skipped over James Franco, and then went straight to Cliff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to talk about James Franco?
He's in things. Oz the
Yeah,
Great
but
and Powerful with Sam Raimi's direction.
yeah, the Pineapple Express. He was in the Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
The Ballad of
Yeah,
Buster Scruggs.
that's a solid movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that. That's with Tim Blake Nelson, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's kind of got like 6 shorts altogether. Liam
Interesting.
Neeson's in it too.
It's by the Coen brothers, isn't it? Same guys that did Oh Brother We're Out Thou.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to check that out. They usually do solid movies.
it's it's weird. Weird.
They do weird movies too.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about James Franco.
Oh,
Cliff Robertson. He played Henry Ford in The Man in the Machine. He was also in Escape from L.A.
really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. He was also a bad guy in the 1966 Batman show.
Fun fact:
Yeah.
in this movie, Uncle Ben, who he plays, is supposed to be 68 years old.
Yeah.
Cliff Robertson at the time was 75, and makeup still had to make him look older.
Dang.
Yeah.
Go Cliff.
Rounding out our starring cast according to the Wikipedia, we have the iconic Rosemary Harris, who was
Okay.
in Hitchcock Presents and has a lot of theater credits to her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she's legendary, and I went and looked, and I go, I don't really know much of the stuff she's been in.
Really? I mean,
Yeah,
she's. But you're right. I did jump the gun on that. You were going to talk about Rosemary Harris.
I was. Who is actually still alive and well at 96 years old, I believe.
Interesting.
Forgive me, 98 years old.
Yeah, she was born in 1927.
Yeah,
Crazy. Um, that being said, the Wikipedia didn't mention J.K. Simmons.
He did not get a starring credit in this, but I figure as soon as we see him, we will talk about him because I have fun facts.
Okay,
Moving on, we have music in this movie
we do have music in this movie.
by the legendary Danny Elfman,
Yeah,
who is probably arguably the biggest name in movie and television music.
yeah, making it big really with Tim Burton. They've partnered pretty much ever since Batman.
W-
And fun fact, Burton was offered to do Spider-Man before it went to Sam Raimi, and he turned it down, saying he's just a DC guy.
Wow. Uh, I'm grateful that he didn't do it because I can't imagine what would he have done with Spider-Man.
I don't know.
It would have been way too dark.
Yeah, I mean,
I could see him
at,
doing a Miles Morales Spider-Man type because that seems to be a darker Spider-Man universe.
yeah, I'm trying to think of what he was doing in 2001.
Big Fish.
Yeah. Yeah, he was branching out a little bit then from the Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands type things. But yeah, it definitely would have been a very different movie.
It would have been. And Danny Elfman also does the music for The Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Yeah, those ones. Spider-Man was made on a budget of $140 million and pulled in a whopping 725.8 million at the box office. Well, Marshall,
This is the first Spider-Man in what is currently 8 Spider-Man movies.
why'd you say it like that?
Say like what?
You said Spider-Man.
Because there's multiple Spider-Man.
Okay, you were saying it like his last name was Spider-Man. he's not he's not Phil Spider-Man. He's a Spider-Man.
There's our Friends reference. Ah.
It's been a while. Uh, I heard it and I was like, oh, I gotta go with it. And I have to say, before we get into this movie, because I watched it on the DVD,
Yes.
that triggered some memories. That sparked up some memories because I watched this
The
movie.
DVD home screen?
Yeah, no, I watched this movie all the time in high school,
Yeah.
and so it just, no, yeah, I used to watch it on DVD, and so you'd see that DVD display screen or that, because there was that little, uh, the animation
Yeah.
that they had on all DVDs. That was like their thing, and it was like, yeah, that came on, and I saw the whole little intro clip to the DVD homepage, and suddenly it was 2002, and I was wondering if I had homework.
Yeah, it's those DVD menu screens. Those are the things that just like, oh, you either walked away from the movie and came back and it's just going, or you fell asleep and then it's going. You're like, do I turn it off or press play again?
So many times I just pressed play again.
Click.
Yeah, I used to fall asleep to Spider-Man a lot.
Yeah,
This was like my movie of my high school days.
nice.
As soon as I got it on DVD, I was like, I watched this. I watched this so many times I burnt out a PlayStation.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Fun fact:
Yes.
since we're talking about PlayStation, the lettering that they did for Spider-Man in this movie would later go to be the same font they use for PS3.
Yes, it was. That was another one of my fun facts.
Oh, you
But hey,
mentioned PlayStation. I went with it.
I set you up for it.
I appreciate it.
Yep. All right, so let's get into this movie. First, we have the Columbia logo. Marshall loves them logos.
I do love them logos. The Columbia logo is a good one.
It is.
Um,
It always is solid.
yeah.
And then, fun fact, we go into the comic book style intro. This is the this is the maiden voyage of that.
Yes. Yes. The with the maiden voyage of the Marvel logo, where you get the comic book flipping through, imposed on the Marvel text right
Yes.
there, and
And
that is such a cool movie logo. It invokes something in most people that are I don't know, Marvel fans, comic book fans. It's got that nostalgia.
it does. Like as when you start seeing that, you're in for an epic tale.
Yeah.
Like it's just the level of excitement that hits when you see that.
Yeah, and back then, it was comic book pages flipping through, which is and now with, uh, with current Marvel, sometimes you still get those comic book pages that flip through. Sometimes it flips comics into the movie characters. Sometimes just the movie characters. There's a lot going on with it. But that original one, um,
The pages flipping is, yeah, that's my
yeah.
favorite.
Because before this movie, there was just a few other Marvel book movies, and they didn't have that big. Like Blade had come out. There were some earlier ones, an early Captain America from the '90s that didn't do great. But
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know that Blade was a Marvel character until looking it up later.
yeah,
They
yeah, it
they
wasn't.
really just kind of shied away from the whole comic book.
Yeah, well, I mean, they went with R with the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
But I would say that this is really the movie that kicked off the revival of superhero movies.
in the mainstream, I would say Blade really started with it. People fondly remember that one. It opened the door for something. Because before that, it was really the biggest one was Batman in 90 or in '89.
And they kind of did well with some sequels to that, but it kind of fizzled out just as quickly as it hit.
Yeah, I mean
But
they pivoted hard after Batman Returns.
they made choices.
They did do choices. Like, oh man, Tim Burton did so great with Batman. Let's let him do Batman Returns and just do your thing, Tim. You went a little dark, Tim.
But that's Batman though. Batman is very dark.
It can be.
And no, Will Friedle, he voices Batman
Yeah,
in
Terry
one of the
McGinnon
animated.
and
Yeah,
Batman Beyond.
McGinnis.
Yeah.
And he says there's one of the I guess I don't know if it's an unspoken rule about Batman is there's always a Batman for everybody. So if there's a movie series that comes out and the movies are dark, the cards are lighter, and if there's a lighter or if there's a darker um, animated series, then there's
Okay.
a more of a lighter movie series. So yeah, it's like they always have to make sure to have a Batman accessible for everyone. That was interesting.
That is interesting.
And fun fact, Batman, the original animated series from the
Yes.
90s, was the
Yes.
first one to be drawn on black paper.
Yeah. They were going for similar aesthetic to the movies. They wanted to keep it dark and kind of gritty, but without. I don't remember where I was going with that, but yeah,
Anyway, but we're not a Batman podcast. Today we're
not
talking
yet.
about Spider-Man. Hey, probably. But we get opening credits before the movie starts, and that was new.
Y- yeah,
I
you
mean, not
don't.
new, but
Yeah, you don't get that a lot anymore.
and
I
they're
don't
all
know if it's
spider webs.
I don't know if it's an attention span thing.
It might be.
But I mean, because a lot of the older movies too, you get those opening credit crawls. Um,
Yeah.
like this one does it. You get the epic music, all the spider webs with the names. This person, this person.
Yeah, tell us what we're gonna see.
Yep.
And then we hear Tobey Maguire's voice, and he introduces himself and his life, and he informs us that, like any story worth telling, this one is about a girl. And then he
y-
shows us the girl, and it's Mary Jane Watson,
It is Mary Jane Watson.
who most people think is the original love interest, or thought at the time was the original love interest of Peter Parker, which is not true. His original love interest was Gwen Stacy.
Yes. Yes, it was. I don't remember what director was who was attached to it. But shoot, the original vision with another director was going to be tell the um, origin Spider-Man and how he gets his powers and everything in the first opening credits, and then tell Gwen Stacy's story. But
Right, yeah,
they pivoted.
it was gonna kick off from the yeah, the Gwen Stacy comic
Yeah,
story.
but they went with Mary Jane partly because of the show. Uh,
It,
the
the,
animated series that took place in the '90s that featured Mary Jane way more than Gwen Stacy.
yeah,
So that was who was people were more familiar with.
it is.
Fun
I
fact.
mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, Gwen Stacy didn't. I mean, she's always kind of been around, but after the what was it, the '60s when they spoilers killed her off, um, she wasn't as prominent anymore. Um, Mary Jane pretty much took over from then on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Stanley had said that there was nothing left for Gwen Stacy to do. She was too much of a they had made her too much of a two-dimensional character, and she lacked personality.
Interesting. Um,
There was yeah, she wasn't interesting. They'd pretty much done all they could with her, and so they're like, let's shake up the comic book world.
yeah. Um, since we're on Gwen Stacy,
Yeah.
she in recent years, I guess I don't know how recent, but because time seems to get away from me. They have reintroduced Gwen Stacy from an alternate timeline where she ends up with spider powers.
Yes, I
Um,
really like that, and
she goes by Ghost Spider.
I would, I don't know about you, but I would absolutely love to see a Ghost Spider trilogy.
Yes, yes, and I mean, we can get into Sony's dropping the ball of the Spider-Man property eventually, but, um,
Yeah,
yes, I don't know why they haven't done something with another Spider character. There's tons of them. I know they're doing the Across the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales, but
which is
they have
great.
so much to choose from, and they're just kinda like, Morbius. Yeah, let's do a Morbius movie." It's like,
Yeah, that was a
"Why?"
bad choice. Well, and part of the problem with that would be what they might be wrestling with is, I mean, and the options there, especially with this with No Way Home, them opening up the multiverse.
No Way Home, I guess we're getting into it now. No Way Home was Sony's chance to correct course on what they've been doing with Spider-Man because they've been making Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man, Venom, Morbius, um, Craven. Um, that's when they could have done because they had another Venom movie coming up. Throw Andrew Garfield into it and then go into another Spider-Man movie for him. Touch on Toby again in some sort of way or even feed into alternate versions of the character in a different style of movie because everything just got opened up. Um,
Yeah, and
Instead, they just sat on it.
right, and time's a wasting. But I was thinking about it because I recently revisited No Way Home, and I was just like, man, what they could have done if they had made that its own trilogy,
Yeah,
where you have like it's a big deal and you really tell a story, and you got three movies with all three of them together. You bring in Mary Jane, you bring in Gwen Stacy because she gets pulled from a different spot in time.
yeah,
Like, there was so much they could have done. They could do something where they go back and because of the timeline getting messed up with all that, like Gwen's back or Gwen is Ghost Spider or what have you. They could have the options were so limitless on what they could do since they messed with time,
yeah.
and it was yeah. I keep
Now,
I haven't been. I mean, not limitless, but you know what I mean.
yeah, yeah,
And I finally got tired of checking the internet to see if there was anything in the works.
yeah.
They're not doing anything with Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire.
No, it doesn't look like it, and it if
And
I,
what a mistake to leave that,
yeah, yeah.
especially with the way people don't care that they're old now.
No, no, and
they
it, I mean,
they showed up and were like, we want to see them back donning the suits, and like I don't know what Sony's like. Oh yeah, but like they're both in their 40s now, and the fans are like, we don't care. Tell us what they're up to.
yeah, give us older Spider-Man. So
And Sony's like, no, I think we should do Morbius.
yeah, I mean, they even could have. I mean, with 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 Toby being what
6?
24 years later.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
something like that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, 26 years later, just put him in a Spider Girl movie. In the comics, is his daughter's Spider Girl, and he can just be the dad who's
Could you imagine? Okay, they do Spider-Girl, right?
yeah,
And they focus completely on Spider-Girl.
yeah.
And then they reveal, like halfway through the movie, we meet her parents. And
Oh
it's
yeah. I mean,
don't even tell us.
don't even
Not even
tell
in the
us.
trailers.
It's just a Spider Girl movie. You get Spider Girl, you kind of get the origin, um, and then there's her parents.
Yeah, it reveals. Wow, right?
Exactly.
That would be that would be how to do it. But we should
Yeah.
probably talk about this movie.
Yes, yes. I was gonna say, that would be how to do it, but for marketing, they're like, "Guess who's back?"
Yep.
Um,
Oh, of course. But
um, She's gonna say, "Where are we? Oh, I know where we're at. We're at the spider web and the razor wire at the very beginning of the movie."
No, no, we just got onto the bus where they showed us an up close of Mary Jane Watson.
Oh, we did, yes.
Because
We
all
moved
good
in.
stories are about
And
a girl,
yes, and we get to see her current boyfriend,
Flash Thompson, who's played by,
played
if you know how to pronounce his name, go ahead.
Joe Manganiello.
Yes, in his film debut.
It was I know he's been in a bunch of stuff like, was it True Blood where he's a vampire or not a vampire, a werewolf? But I've associate him a lot with, How I Met Your Mother as Brad,
I do too.
and realizing after it clicked, not this watch, but before, I'm like, "Brad was in Spider-Man?"
Yeah, he was Flash.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah, it's great.
it fits,
Yep.
and this is a big Flash Thompson.
It is. I mean, they really captured. He is a high school bully to like every inch of it.
Yeah.
And I think we were gonna. I was gonna comment with you when we talked about Mary Jane, the fact that it's funny in this one they went with Mary Jane, and in Andrew Garfield's Spider Verse they went with Gwen Stacy,
Yes.
but the characters' personalities are swapped. So like the personality of Mary Jane in this is more like Gwen Stacy was in the comics, and the character of Gwen Stacy and Andrew Garfield's is more like Mary Jane was in the cartoon and the comics.
Yes. Yes. The personality-wise, how they're played,
Yes, they
because
yeah.
this Mary Jane's a little more subdued, a little,
That's like we said that Kirsten Dunst, she wasn't a great Mary Jane, but she was a fantastic Gwen Stacy.
yes, yes, Emma Stone had the personality and, charisma that the character of Mary Jane always had throughout the comics and everything.
Right. Yeah. So
Um,
Emma Stone was not a great Gwen Stacy, but she was a fantastic Mary Jane. And like yeah, like it would have been interesting to
but
have them.
she would be great as a ghost spider.
Emma Stone?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And that could have been another spin-off they do where Andrew Garfield gets sent back to the wrong universe. So you have both of them with spider powers.
Yeah. Yeah. That would've been cool.
So many things they could have done. But anyway,
Anyway, we're on a bus.
we we are on a bus, and our beloved Peter Parker
It's not on a
says
bus.
is not on a bus, and he says he would love to be Flash Thompson or even the guy eating a hot dog in front.
Yes, yes.
And then we get introduced to Peter Parker.
It was a donut.
Oh, it looked like a hot dog. I don't know. I knew he
Took
was
me
eating something.
Who eats a hot dog in the morning?
I might. I don't know.
I
You're
mean,
hungry.
they are in New York, you could probably get hot dogs 24 hours a day
It
there.
is. It is New York. Hot dogs are pretty popular out there.
But no, he was eating a jelly donut.
Fair enough. Um, but we see Peter Parker. He's chasing the bus.
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing at him.
Yes, we
Even
do.
the bus driver is
Yeah,
picking on this
they
kid.
they're leaning into the Peter's a nerd and we don't like him hard in this movie. Like ridiculously hard.
Yeah, except for Mary Jane.
Yes, except for Mary Jane, because
The only reason the bus stops is because she gets up and she's like, "He's been chasing us since Market Street."
yeah, yeah.
And the bus driver's like,
It
"Yeah, I guess you're right. It's been a while."
I didn't stop you right away, I let him run a little bit, but
It's like, "Ah, okay, okay. I might
okay.
have crossed the ethical boundary here.
It's been funny, and I say they leaned into it hard because the first person he tries to sit with when he gets on the bus is kind of a nerdy looking girl with glasses, and she's like, "Seat taken," and everybody's like, "Yeah, ha, ha, ha."
And did you see the boom come into frame?
I did not.
Yeah.
Um,
There's a few of those.
but yeah, they definitely leaned in hard on the anti Peter wagon.
Yeah, yeah, they do very much so. But then we're on a field trip at the museum,
Yes,
and it
yes, we
kicks
are.
off pretty quick. So is that the bus to school or is that the field trip bus?
I don't I don't know. It might be the field trip bus. Oh, but we I mean continuing the Peter hate. He walks his way down the bus. Everybody denies him a seat
Yes,
and trips him.
this is what you were thinking about with Forrest Gump
Yes, yes, it is.
when you said they trip Forrest Gump. No, they don't. They trip Peter Parker. This
Yes,
is this is exactly what was going through your mind. I saw that and I go, ah, this is what Marshall was thinking about.
it is what I was thinking about. But yeah, yeah, he falls to the ground. He's made fun of more, and then we're at the museum.
Yep. And teachers telling briefing the students on what's going to go down, and we see this teacher's kind of no nonsense. We get that. I mean, they established that pretty quick. They don't give
Yes,
him a lot of lines, but they very much he's, they're throwing that little like bouncy ball around or whatnot, and he catches it. He goes, "Knock it off."
yeah, stop it.
And this teacher, I don't know who he is, but he is fantastic with his delivery. Because I believed him as a real teacher. He might have just been a real teacher, like, come here. But I mean, he's in the middle of it. He catches it out of midair and stop it, and then right back into his other lines. So
Yeah,
yeah, that was a good cast. But then Harry pulls up
and Norman.
in the Rolls Royce, and we meet Norman,
Yes, we do.
and
We meet
Norman's
Harry
like,
and Norman.
Harry and Norman. And Harry is not happy to be arriving to public school in a Rolls Royce. And Norman's like, I'm a billionaire. You want me to trade in my car to make you happy?
I'm not doing that. Get out.
Yeah, Harry rolls his eyes and gets out. And then,
Yeah, he has him to drive around the block. He's like, "What? Are you embarrassed?" He's like, "Yes, yes, I am." I'm like,
yeah, a little bit.
a little
But
bit. This
then,
is
and we get a great kind of introduction to Harry's character because Norman's like, what, you want me to trade in my stuff just because you flunked out of every private school I ever sent you to?
yeah,
So you can already see oh, fun fact. They were originally planning to have Doc Ock be the villain of this movie, but Sam Raimi thought the father-son dynamic of Harry and Norman Osborn would make the movie deeper and land better.
yeah. They also had as they pivoted, they were also going to have Doc Ock just be in it as a side character or a minor character. But they wrote him out completely and decided to use him as the second movie villain. Spoilers. Um,
We've already spoiled enough of Spider-Man, but
we yeah we've we've grabbed Spider-Man and spoiled the whole thing.
yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why we put off doing these movies is because I didn't know how to tackle it all, and now I'm just like, let's just do it, and we'll talk about what we talk about.
And we're gonna talk about a lot.
We are. Anyway,
It's an
so Harry
extreme
gets
level.
out, and Norman gets out because he forgets his backpack.
Yep. He's like, hey, forgot this.
And so Harry and Peter are supposed to be best friends at this
Yes.
point, right?
Yes.
And
Because
then
Harry likes him too. If Harry was on the bus, he would have saved him a seat.
sure. And then so they establish that they're best friends.
Yes.
And then Harry's like, "Let me introduce my father, Norman Osborn." So they're best friends, but Peter's never met his dad.
I mean, his dad's a rich billionaire that drives around in a Rolls Royce with a driver.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
And he only
Um,
ever hangs out with Harry at school or after school, and Harry tries to avoid his father as much as possible.
fun fact:
Yes.
during this scene, there is a lady with red hair and a purple sweater that walks by 5 times.
Where's all our extras? I don't know. We just have her. Send her in again.
If you watch in the background, you can see like she's like crossing behind everybody like 5 times.
Fantastic.
So Peter meets Norman,
Yes.
and Norman and Peter instantly hit it off because Peter's a nerd and is a fan of Norman's writing or scientificery.
Yeah, yeah. And we find out that Norman is something of a scientist himself.
Yes, yes, he is. Side note: I do love how many of uh, Norman's lines come back in No Way Home.
Something of a scientist myself. Which we will go on to find out in a few minutes that he has a big company, Oscorp, that does weapons manufacturing, science experiments, things like that.
Yeah. But we found out Peter did a paper on one of his theses, or I don't remember what you'd call the thing. And Norman's like, "Oh, you understood that?" And he goes, "Yeah, I wrote a paper on it." I was, "How about that?"
Yeah.
and then
You're
takes
the
a
kid I
shot
want.
and then takes a shot at Harry and continues to talk to Peter.
Yeah, he's like, "Man, I found a new son. Sweet. Can I
good
buy
for
you?
good for you having friends, Harry.
Bring this one around more. He understands things."
Yeah, he's smarter than you.
Yeah, for sure.
So we go inside the museum.
Yeah, and I know we say they're at a museum. I don't think it's a museum, it's a science facility.
It's a spider museum.
They're it's a spider museum. 'Cause I think it's filmed at the New York City Museum that's it's at Central Park, but, um
Oh, not the Met?
oh,
First of all, the Mets suck. No. No, Met,
um,
singular. I don't care, name pick one. I don't like any of them.
we're in New York, we're gonna do a lot of Friends references too. Uh,
Yeah, we might.
but,
I
I
have
mean,
nothing against the Mets, just so you know.
and I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or what, but this is a if it is a museum, it's a museum that's doing genetics experiments on spiders.
Yes. But anyway, we are inside. The lady is talking about spiders. Peter asks if he can take pictures for the school paper. And okay, so Flash and his cronies just start like bullying him right in
Yeah,
front of
because he's there.
everybody. And like he's part of the school paper, so he's taking stuff for the school, and the teachers aren't gonna step in and be like, dude, really?
I mean, the bus driver wasn't gonna stop for him.
The
The
teacher
the
might like
teacher
him a little better.
maybe. We'll see if he does.
But anyway,
Um,
so
fun fact,
yes.
one of the little spiders you see in there is a kind of a jumping spider that jumps across. It was the same species of spider they used for the movie Arachnophobia, um, when they were filming that one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that movie in ages.
me either.
Interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, Mary Jane's standing there looking at the spiders, and Harry's like, "Hey, dude, are you gonna go talk to her?" And Peter's like, "You go talk to her." And Harry's like, "Okay," and does.
Peter's like, "Wait, I didn't
And
mean go
Peter's
talk
like,
to her.
"Oh, son of a." No.
You're smooth and don't get awkward talking to people. Get back here."
So they chat. Harry gets in trouble. The teacher's like, "Hey, let's go talk about how we listen."
Yeah, it's like you were talking through that lady's entire presentation.
And his voice is just he's so exhausted
Yeah,
by these kids. It's like it's the end of the school year. These are all seniors. They're graduating. They don't care. I have to.
I have a class full of 20-year-olds. This is exhausting.
Right. But Mary Jane stays behind to look at the spiders, and Peter's like, "Hey, can I take your picture for the school paper?" And she's like, "Oh, sure."
Fun fact, she's actually the only age appropriate one. She's 19 when they filmed this.
Yes, yes, she's close to age appropriate. And then we find out that Peter Parker's actually a pretty smooth talker because she's like, "Don't make me look ugly," and he goes, "Oh, that's impossible." And it's like, dude, that was solid. Good for you.
Yeah, he's just got to get in that door first of talking to somebody.
He's like, "Well, we just saw. Oh, he's super shy and can't talk to anybody." And then, why do it for the paper? Let's get into character. Like, what?
Yeah. Well, it's. I mean, Spider-Man's always been that. He's always been smooth, and he brings it out when he's got the mask on. Because Spider-Man's quick, he's quippy, he banters.
He does.
He's got that confidence, and when he puts the mask on, and he's not filled with his anxiety of everybody hating him.
That'll do it.
He can bring it out, and you see that charm with Parker when he's one on one or around people um,
Okay,
is comfortable with.
that makes sense. I get it. I get it. Anyway, she just walks away. He takes her picture. Someone's like, "Hey, MJ, come here." And she's like, "Okay," and just walks away. Not like, "Oh, hey, are you good? Did you get what you need?" Like nothing like that. Like she's not real cool either here.
No, no, I mean, she's still the popular high school girl.
Right, right. Yeah, she definitely has to play that character.
She's like, okay, school pictures done or paper pictures done. I'm out.
She didn't even ask if the paper picture was done.
No, no, she didn't. She got waved at, and
And
which
just
it was kind of a callback to her waving at the when they got to the museum. He's like, "Oh, he's waving at me." He waves, and then her two friends come past Peter. He's like, "Oh, it wasn't me."
oh yeah, no, I'm still invisible. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. I'm still Peter Parker.
Right, right. Um,
Anyway, um,
and then she points out there's one of the spiders missing.
oh yeah, no, that was earlier, but yeah,
Um,
that was
Yeah,
before the
it's
picture
it's
time
it's the
happened.
it's the it's the setup there. Like, hey, one of these 15, because the ladies talking about the different spiders, and then that these ones are 5 or 15 genetically altered super spiders because they got the traits of all of them: the camouflage, uh, the precognition, the jumping, the strength, and all that. Um,
Right.
Still not a fan of spiders.
Not so much, but ironically, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero, so
It's like we'll put that out there. It's a whole Batman thing, you know. He fears bats. Use it for your purposes. Um,
right. But anyway, yes, so that's the history of the spiders. One is missing, as was pointed out earlier. That's the setup. We see the web up above Peter Parker. It's coming down. Its sole purpose in life is to bite this boy.
it it is, and the scientist lady's a little quick to just brush off that they may be working on the spider. It's like, oh no, it's fine. Our genetically altered super spiders probably being looked at by somebody else. That's why it's not in the box where its web is.
Oh no, that's absolutely protocol.
Well, I mean, yes, you don't panic, but you send a report like, hey, one of the spiders missing because you would have taken the whole box, not just the spider.
Oh, I'm sure she's taking care of that the way she's supposed to. That didn't
That's why she disappears.
Yeah, that's why they all and anyway, moving on. That's because they move on like right after that. Um, but yeah. So also a fun fact,
I like
this is
fun
not a
facts.
black widow spider. I forget what type of spider it actually is, but it is not
Naturally red and blue.
it's also not computer generated.
No, it's not. They had little they painted the backs of little spiders. Actually, I think they had little caps they put on the abdomens.
No, no. They put them under anesthesia and painted them.
Okay, it was just paint. Yeah, they knocked them out, painted them.
That's a lot of work to do for a spider.
You know, I appreciate the little details.
I do too.
When I've since we've done started doing this podcast, I've been watching movies definitely with a more critical eye, um, and picking up on more things than I used to in movies. Like, hey, fun stuff's happening, but but I mean, CGI, the computer graphics can be done really well and pretty seamlessly, but there's something so much better about practical
I
and
agree.
and and having a little painted spider that that stands out. That looks good. Other Spider-Man movies have little digital spiders, and they're like, eh. I mean, but you get the close up of the spider. It's like that. It's like, okay, that it has that believability to it as opposed to watching something like that CG, that CG, that CG.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if it's not done well, it stands out and it takes you out of it. But having these little touches, having actual sets and things that people interact with, um, it it it, it elevates it and it makes it look better.
No, I agree. I do. And I
Welcome to
and
my
I
TED
do
talk.
love that they did Spider-Man colors with it.
Yes, that was foreshadowing.
I appreciated it.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
This movie it has a very comic book like feel to it, where you get some of your other comic book movies, especially nowadays, that what they're doing it, and they try to make them. They're still comic book movies, but they try to make them as fitting into real life as possible. And I kind of like that this movie stayed in a comic book universe
Yeah.
style. So Peter gets bit,
He does get bit. Get bit's hard. Shakes his
and
hand.
then they
Spider
just
crawls
they
away.
yeah,
Flipping him off like
and then we never probably not,
I don't
but
know. That spider was there. Like you said, that spider was there and designed to go bite this kid.
yes.
He did his thing. He got knocked to the ground. He's like, I'm out.
And then the spider bites him. He flips him down on the ground. The spider starts crawling away. He looks at the Peter sees the spider. He sees that it's one of the genetically altered super spider. Lets it crawl away. Tells nobody.
It's like, well, that's interesting.
Huh.
Huh.
Instead of like, hey lady, I found your super spider. It got out and it bit me.
Should we be concerned about that?
Nah, you'll be fine.
Fun fact, since we're
Yes.
talking about the whole spider bite and everything, in some variations of the Spider-Man story, the spider itself is created by Oscorp.
Right. They
Like
touch
in
on
the
that in Andrew Garfield.
oh yeah, yes, that is Oscorp, isn't it? I was gonna say like the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, it's an Oscorp facility that they're at, and
Right.
not
That's
here.
one thing I liked about the Andrew Garfield one though, to kind of go over because they used, I mean, they did only these two did the origin stories, and they also used Oscorp. Um, Andrew Garfield's spider bite was far more horrifying than this one was. But with his, I like that. I mean, he takes the spider home with him. It's like stuck into his back, and then it's later revealed in the movies that because his dad was working on it, they revealed that the uh, the genetic splicing of the spider was done with Parker DNA, so it can't be replicated without, which is a kind of a nice button up to the how come we don't have a million Spider-Men running around?
Right, right. In in that universe.
Right. In that universe. That's what I'm saying. I like how they did it in
Yeah.
that universe. This one, there's absolutely no reason why we don't have 15 or more Spider-Man running around. It's likely that some scientist is going to get bit by the spider again.
Yeah, possibly.
Or or it kills everybody and Peter Parker just won some genetic lottery to be able to process the poison and
I mean,
bind it with his DNA.
yeah, I mean, there's always that 1 in a million shot where like, "Hey, this is what happened. It woulda killed anybody else. There's something with this kid." I mean, you see the same thing with Bruce Banner. It's like, "That much gamma radiation should have killed you. What's going on with you?" Like, "A little bit different."
We cut to the glider and the suit.
Yes, we get our introduction to what Norman does.
We do. And we get we realize that Norman Osborn is a little like Peter Parker because nobody he works with seems to like him.
Even though it's his company.
Even they like his company, they don't like him so much.
Right. He can do stuff to bring in money, so they
Yeah,
like money.
yeah. So there, and what we see his projects is like is performance enhancing drugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like super steroids that they're going to use for the military.
Right, right. If in an attempt to replicate a say a super soldier serum.
Yes, yeah. And I mean, we see him showing the suit and the glider just to kind of establish what Green Goblin's gonna look like. The General Slocum is the guy who's um, in charge of forcing the project. We have assigned Dr. Strom is there. He's one of the
Good old Dr.
scientists.
Strom.
Poor Dr. Strom.
Poor Dr.
Yeah.
Strom.
So yeah, the general's talking to Norman. Norman's like the performance enhancers. All of us unanimously think that they're ready for human testing. We only had one trial with the rats that didn't go well. Dr. Strom is the only one who's fighting us on this, and the general's like, "Well, what do you think, Dr. Strom?" And Dr. Strom's like, "I think we need to take the whole line back to formula." And Norman's not happy about that,
Back
and
to
neither is the
formula.
general. And the general is like, "Hey, Norman, I don't like you. The only reason you even have government funding is because of the guy who was in this position before me. And if you don't have this thing done and successful in 2 weeks, I'm going to go to Quest Aerospace and I'm going to give them all your money and you're going to go out of business."
Yeah. Yeah, that that's a good breakdown. Yeah, Strom's
Yep.
like, "Yeah, we have to start over." He's like, "Start over? We're not starting over. We can patch this and make it work."
Yep. And so, yeah, that's basically what we end with. And then we go to Peter Parker's house and we meet Uncle Ben and Aunt May.
We
And
do.
like the comic books, they are significantly elderly.
Yeah, I it's definitely Richard Parker's older, I say older, older brother.
However, in the comic books, they were old, they were elderly.
Yes, yes. I mean, to be fair,
Are they his? I always thought they were his great uncle.
they're not. His dad, Richard, and Ben are brothers.
Yeah.
Um,
I always assumed
and
that Uncle Ben was actually Peter's dad's uncle.
yeah, yeah, no,
That's what I always assumed
yeah, no. They just,
as a kid.
I don't know why they made them look as old as they are. Um,
He
or
says
or
straight up
be
he's 68.
or be as old as they are. But I don't know
But
where I was going with that.
it is what it is.
It
But
it
anyway,
it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, they have all the tells to be his great uncles, but it's
yeah.
always been, I guess, Peter's parents had him later in life, um, and there was the age difference. But what they've done with the newest Spider-Man, a little more age appropriate
It made more sense,
with
yeah.
May. Um,
But
but yeah, for the longest time, like man, May's like the comics in the cartoons, like man, she's ancient and frail.
yeah.
It's like
Fun fact: there's actually a Spider Verse where Aunt May gets bitten and has powers,
that's cool.
and she goes by Spider Ma'am.
Oh, that's fantastic. I need to look into that one.
But anyway, so we're introduced to May and Ben, and we learn that they are under some financial distress because after 35 years as a senior electrician, uh, Uncle Ben at 68 years old has been laid off. And I'm like, I have questions because you are 68 years old, good sir. Retirement age is 67. You've been an electrician, I'm assuming union, for 35 years. Where is your pension? Like, where's your pension? Where's your social security? Why are you? He's looking for a job, and like, what are you looking for a job for at 68 years old? You are on retirement street, good sir. You have worked all you need to.
Yeah, those are good questions. New York is expensive.
Also, how long have they been in that house? They're 68 years old. It should be paid off,
It should be. It's not.
apparently.
Spoilers for
Right? We
spoilers
learned
for
that.
Spider-Man 2.
That's right. We learned that in the next movie.
It's not paid off, and she
No.
can't afford it.
Right. So Pete's. Anyway, that's the state of Ben and May. That's why he's working at 68 years old looking for another job.
He's bad with his money. He has a gambling addiction. Who knows?
He is bad with his money, I guess. Anyway, Pete comes home. Pete's not feeling good. Pete doesn't look very good. Pete goes Pete's on it. He's on a mission to get upstairs and go to sleep or die. One
Yes.
of the two.
Yeah, considering the last time we saw Pete, he was bit by a spider, and now he looks like he's
Death warmed over.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I gotta crash. It's like, yeah, yeah, buddy. I don't know what's gonna happen to you, and you don't either. But you seem in a real hurry to get there.
Yeah, Ben and May are like, "Huh, teenagers, right?"
Raging hormones never changes.
Yeah, yeah. He gets into his room, which is they do a great effect with this because he pulls his shirt off and they scan him, and you see weak little Peter basically. He's
Yeah.
um, frail and maybe
You
I don't
running out
like
of
Peter either.
adjectives?
uh, but yeah, and then he grabs his blanket and passes out. Basically, just boom,
Yeah,
hits the floor, and we get. I mean, it is a Raimi movie, so we get a jump scare.
we do. Yeah. And he does have some jump scares, but they're not big jump scares, and I appreciate that. I call them, they're like jump startles.
Yeah,
Or
with
I've seen it so many times.
the weird. It's not a montage. It's a
An
fever
overlap?
dream. An
Yeah,
appropriate use of fever dream because he's got a fever and he's dreaming about spiders and getting bit and then a skull. And
right. I call it an overlap.
okay, yeah,
A
that's good.
subconscious overlap. But yeah, he passes out on the floor. We see there's a giant bite on his hand,
Yeah,
and he's
that thing's golf ball size now.
yeah, no, it's not looking good. I really didn't take notes on what happens next. But we're back at Oscorp,
I was gonna
and
say, I mean, not much happens. He's on the ground. He's holding his blanket. You see the big golf ball size wound, and we go to Oscorp where Osborn's like, "We're not going back to formula regardless of what happens."
we're doing a human trial. We're doing a human trial right now because I need this funding
Yeah,
for
Strom's
my
like, "This
company.
is unethical."
It's like we can't. I'm asking you for the last time. We can't do this. That's not a question.
You did not pose your query in the form of a question, so we're doing this.
It bugs me every time.
Straub's like, okay, okay, let's put a pin in this. We'll get the appropriate medical crew with some proper volunteers. We'll do this right. Let's do it. He's like,
Give me
Straub,
2 weeks.
yeah,
And it's like, did you not listen to the guy who said in 2 weeks we won't have funding anymore? We can't do it in two. Dr. Strom's not much of a listener.
no, he's not. and Norman's like, "We need this contract. Apparently, this is the only thing keeping us afloat."
Apparently,
It's not just like a big contract. This is it.
it's the contract. Anyway, so Norman's like, "We're doing it. Give me the basic constrictor." And Dr. Strom, with this one of the leading scientists on the project, is like, "What's that for?" And it's like, "Shouldn't you know?"
That this is exposition.
I mean, they're letting us know without. I mean, they're basically telling us everything we need to know in a way that's not them looking at screen and saying, "This is what this does."
Yeah, yeah.
Dr. Strom, I'm not impressed with Dr. Strom's
Poor
knowledge of
Strom.
science. And then we get an ad lib line when Norman gets strapped down.
It's like, "Oh, it's cold."
He goes, "Oh, it's cold." That was a genuine reaction. Those things were cold.
Yeah, yeah. Fun.
Anyway, he drinks the basic constrictor and they start filling up the gas chamber with performance enhancing gas. I don't
Yes.
know.
Fun fact.
Yes.
This gas, the green gas, is digitally
Highly
enhanced.
toxic.
Well, it's they used white gas and made it green digitally because they could not figure out how to make green gas that wasn't toxic. Sam Raimi wanted to film it, they couldn't figure it out. It's like we'll have to do it digitally because otherwise we're gonna kill him.
It's attempt number 76. What? How's the gas coming along? I can make it green. Well, that's good. I can't make it safe.
Yeah, yeah,
That's less
and
good. What do we do? Let's just use a fog machine and we'll color it green in post.
yeah, yeah. But and unlike Norman Osborn, they know when to not do human trials.
Yeah. You know, so I thought about this, and I've been thinking about this for 20 years. They had which also, because their initial test went bad and the mouse went crazy.
Yes.
But every single one since then has gone out without a hitch.
Was it the first mouse that went crazy, or was it one of the many mouses in the middle of the Mises trees?
It was the first one,
Okay.
because Norman Osborn is also the first one.
Okay.
I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but it was a pattern I recognized,
So just throw out the first dose and give him the second dose.
apparently. My thought was like, oh, the first one he went crazy, they made some adjustments, and everything went fine. So you've only had one that went awry. The odds are good for success. It's like
Yes.
I think human trial at this point is justified.
Okay.
Wouldn't you? Your first one goes bad, and every single test since then has been a success with no problems.
I would need to see exactly how many they've done.
The assumption is it's been enough to where everyone but Dr. Strom is like, no, this is ready. We've had a
Yeah.
significant amount of successes.
Yeah. It does seem like a good point for
And
uh
Dr. Strom's like, wait, that first one didn't go good.
maybe that was just a bad mouse.
Yeah. There's always, yeah. I think, based on everything that's been said, that a human trial right now is justified. So if they wanted to kind of play up the danger of it, they shouldn't have had everything be successful except the one. Anywho,
Have it be a
n-
little more ambiguous. It's like,
ambiguous,
we've
yeah,
we've had a few bad ones in this bunch, and there's something that's a little off, but we think it's good to go. Trump's like, no, it's not good to go.
yeah,
Those mice
it,
are
it-
crazy.
yeah.
It
And then
took
show the
it
mice
took Ted's arm off.
that,
Ah, dang it! I should have said it took Kurt's arm off.
oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, yeah. Fix it.
Of course, in this universe, Dr. Connors has both arms.
He does not.
We see him in season 2.
Episode 2.
Movie number 2.
Movie number 2, where he has one arm.
Huh, I thought wow, I shows how much I paid attention to that. Anyway,
You
I
don't
thought
see him much.
no, he's played by Owen.
Was he in the third one as well?
Yeah, briefly, I
Wait,
think.
he was. That's right. That's where he. Anyway, we'll get to that eventually.
Yeah. Anyway, so Norman Osborn dies.
Yeah, his heart does kind of stop.
Kind of, Dr. Strom brings him back. Because Dr. Strom doesn't bring him back, we don't have a movie.
Was it Dr. Strom that brought him back, or is his heart kind of kick in after a minute?
I think his heart kind of kicked in a minute because that CPR Dr. Strom was doing, that wasn't going to save nobody.
Yeah, it was kind of pitiful.
Yeah. But hey, bless him for trying. Anyway, Norman wakes up. He looks angry and he goes back to formula, picks Dr. Strom up by his neck and throws him through the glass. So we know the performance enhancers work.
Yep. And then he jumps up onto the railing window that he just broke out and looks all mean and scary.
And that triggers Peter's spidey sense and he wakes up.
Uh, fun fact:
What?
Willem Dafoe did about 95% of his own stunts in this movie.
Ah, that was going to be a fun fact I was going to bring up and I forgot. So thank you.
You're welcome. I figured since he's doing a stunt here,
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, he
He
jumped
did.
up on the thing. He was shirtless. It was an
Yeah.
impressive jump.
Just shirtless. What does that have? He did his own stunt. He was actually shirtless there.
He did the jump too.
Right, but he, they tease that Pete's spidey sense good tingles.
Yeah, I suppose. Just like there's something wrong with the world. Although if they're doing, because
I
this
know,
this wakes him up in the morning.
right? Yeah,
Why would the trial be happening at a point where people could be walking in and coming to work? This has got to be like 2 a.m.
fair. But they do tease that Peter's got a spidey sense.
Yes,
That's
yes, we see
that's
that.
that's what. Yes. Anyway, I know this movie so well. I haven't been going on my notes, so I got to figure out where I am.
He wakes up, and
Right. No.
we get the second part of the cool effect because we saw the first effect where it made fun of his body.
Then we see things are different. Peter is a little buff.
Yeah, yeah, he did the Captain America transformation.
Not quite as
No, not quite as buff,
prominent, but
but fun fact, he put 5 months into working out, eating, and getting into physical shape to do the role.
yes. And they weren't going to cast him until they saw him how much he'd put into it.
He's like, "Look what I did for you." Like, yeah, let's cast him. Sweet.
Yeah, actually, a fun fact: Tobey Maguire never read a Spider-Man comic book prior to doing this movie. He liked the script and wanted it.
Yeah, yeah. But also, fun fact, since we're in Peter's room at the moment, his wallpaper, blue wallpaper with little white bits on it. All those little white bits, are little spider webs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact: since we're talking about comic books, Sam Raimi has a 25,000 comic book collection.
Did you buy it from Nick Cage?
I don't know. That was one of the reasons why they chose him for the movie.
Ah, he is a big comic book fan, and I mean, because he helped write it too, and he had story ideas and helped write moving forward as well. And studio made him change what he wanted to do for the third movie.
Yeah, that's too bad.
It is,
I would like
it
to have
is.
seen what he.
Trust the comic book guy.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we get to Peter's getting ready for school. We see that he doesn't require glasses anymore,
Oh yes, yes.
as Mr. Papa Giorgio doesn't require corrective lenses. Why that made me think of that, but it did.
He doesn't need he doesn't need glasses. Neither does Mr. Papa Giorgio.
No, thank you. I don't require them. Then we find out that Peter Parker's buff,
Yes.
and he's like, "Oh well, I gotta get ready for school." And then we see that his bedroom and Mary Jane's bedrooms are right across from each other.
Yeah. So this is when we find out they're neighbors, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I
Anyway,
don't think we've seen that at up until this point, but yeah, it's like, oh, they're neighbors, and she's still snubbing him.
yeah,
Dang.
she still doesn't like yeah. Anyway, so Pete comes downstairs and runs across the wall, and
Yeah,
to Uncle Ben's surprise, "Oh, we thought you were sick."
yeah, yeah. You looked like you were gonna die. We didn't check on you or anything, but
No, we just left you up there by yourself all night.
May said
And
you were on the floor. We did.
it's like, "Hey, I got better." Like, good for you, dude. Kwansu. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Kwanzaa, dude.
Seemed like it fit there. Anyway, we learned that they're gonna paint the kitchen. Uncle Ben is supposed to. Peter is supposed to come home after school to help Uncle Ben paint the kitchen. That's what I was gonna say.
Yes, yes.
And yeah, Peter leaves, and we see that Mary Jane has a horrible home life. It's actually not funny, but I mean, you're just like, wow.
Yeah, they just go into it.
They go
Um,
straight. You get no preparation.
no, no. She comes outside. Her dad's yelling. stepdad. I don't know. Who knows? But
Yeah, not nice. Like
no,
it's just like
he's saying
wow.
horrible things.
Yeah, it's awful, awful. Like it's shockingly awful.
Yeah, she's just
It's
like, I
kind
gotta
of
go to
jarring.
school. It's like, who's stopping you? Like you
Yeah,
jerk.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you're kind of putting a hindrance on my going to schoolness. But so Peter's following her because they're both going to the bus stop together
Yeah, yeah.
in a
He's trying
weird
to think of
way.
something to say.
Because he's like, I guess he's sympathizing because she's like all teary and whatnot, and he's like, I'm gonna be a nice guy and comforting.
Yeah.
And then her friends come and pick her up, and she hops in, and they take off, and yeah, you see the bus go right by Peter,
And
and he
Peter's
just
like,
kind of
oh, I
looks
guess.
over. Man, if she was there, I would have been able to get on the bus. Which,
Yeah, because the bus
oh,
driver's like, oh, Mary Jane's not there. No kids.
which, oh, I guess he was late to the bus the first day.
Yeah. Well, maybe he missed the bus. I mean, maybe he wasn't even at the bus stop, and the bus stop was like at the end of the block. He's like, oh shoot.
Anyway, he's chasing the bus. The banner sticks to his hand and rips off, and that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. It's like that stuck to me. I didn't accidentally grab that. That was
It,
weird.
yeah. But then we cut back to Norman Osborn's house. He's on the floor.
Like Peter was.
Harry finds him on the floor,
It's like, Dad, what's up? Not
and
me. I'm down.
he's like, I don't know. I don't remember what happened last night at all. And then some team comes in, and they're like, Doctor Strom's dead, and the suit and glider have been stolen.
He's like, we've been robbed.
And Norman's like, oh, that's not good. And then we
Did we
cut
send
back
a
to
fruit
school.
basket?
Why?
I don't know. Send fruit baskets when people pass. Um,
Oh, Dr. Strom.
yeah.
Right. But now we're back at school. It's lunchtime. Mary Jane's walking by. She slips on some juice. Her tray goes up in the air. Peter Parker turns around, grabs her, and catches all of her items and hands
Yes.
her tray back to her. Fun fact.
I like this
Do
fun
you,
fact.
do you have a fun fact?
I know this fun fact. Go ahead. I've been taking notes.
This took 16 hours to film and was done in 156 takes because that is not computer generated. They literally had Tobey Maguire there with a tray and they dropped all the stuff off camera and he caught it all.
Yes, that was practical. It took forever, but they did it.
Fun fact number 2,
Yes.
it was almost cut because of how long it was taking to do.
Oh, that that's a cool scene. I'm glad they didn't cut it
Right.
because it highlights his spider sense.
Yes.
It also
The
highlights
tingle.
his new agility.
Yes.
So it's yeah. No, I think I'm glad they kept it in. I'm glad they finished it and got it taken care of.
Yep. And Mary Jane is impressed by this.
Yeah, she's
And
like, wow.
Peter's a little bit creepy because
Like, yeah, yeah, wow.
he just smiles and stares at her and doesn't say anything. And she's like, "Oh, you have blue eyes. I didn't notice without your glasses," which is a weird sentence and
You were
doesn't
looking at me with glasses?
and doesn't fully make sense. But I get what she meant, which
Yeah.
shows that she might have been a little nervous. I'll
Yeah.
accept it. And he just kind of smiles at her and chuckles to himself. And she's
Like,
like, "Well, I'm gonna go."
yeah.
Because you're being real weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that they established that he is in fact awkward a lot.
Yes, he's very very awkward. Um and very yeah, it's a lot with this Peter.
Yeah. And then he sits back down and he realizes that there's a fork stuck to his wrist. And he pulls it off and to reveal that there's web coming out of his wrist. And he's like,
Yes.
that's new.
This is one of the big changes that they did to Spider-Man at this point, because up until now in the comics and everything, it had been he creates the web um, scientifically. He makes little cartridges, puts in his little web shooters. Part of his part of his woes in the comics is being broke and not being able to afford the stuff to make the webbing, so having to deal without webbing at times and things like that. Um, but for this, they made it organic.
Yeah. And it's still to date, I believe, the only Spider Man that makes his own webs.
No, they all make their own webs, but
You
Um, I know what you meant. No, I feel like there might be a couple others in the Spider-Verse that have organic webs because of this, but this was the first one to introduce the idea.
okay?
Um,
Which I'm on board with. I think it brings an interesting new spin. Eh.
ah,
Anyway, he's got a fork stuck to his wrist, and he's like,
yes,
"Huh, that's weird." And then he pulls it off of there and somehow does the hand gesture to
yeah, he puts his wrists to the right movement, and it
right
or thwip, which is
flip
the
the
set
actual.
what they write in the comic books whenever he does his webs.
And he grabs the lunch tray with it, and he's like, "Uh-oh, I'm attached to this tray with spider webs. I gotta do something." So he yanks it towards himself, ducks out of the way, and it nails Flash Thompson sitting directly behind him for some reason.
Yeah, how was Flash sitting right behind him and not picking on him?
He's having an off day,
Yeah, it's like,
I
I mean, he
guess.
was just holding his girlfriend too.
Flash had no idea, even though his cronies are facing the incident.
Yeah,
Anyway, he's still got the tray stuck to his wrist. He runs out in a hurry, and Flash
yeah.
seems completely bewildered that Peter Parker just dumped a tray on him and ran.
Well, yeah. I mean, Peter Parker doesn't stand up to him or do anything first, and he's dragging this tray with a string.
Yeah. So Peter's like, I gotta do something about this. So he goes to his locker, and Flash is like, oh yeah, now I have to kill the boy.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No one stands up to Flash.
it's like,
Pound.
wait. Yeah, Flash was so confused, and he's like, oh yeah, that's right. Parker has to die now. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. His brain caught up to what has happened. It's like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
I have been wronged. I need to punch Parker in the head.
I should be eating lunch, not wearing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if Peter did not have spider sense, he would have hit him right in the head.
This would have caused some serious damage if Parker did not have Spidey sense, because Flash is literally punching him in the back of the head, and he's gonna go face first into a locker.
Yeah, yeah. This is not a like
This is not a schoolyard scrap. This is a I'm gonna
yeah.
mess you up badly.
He's yeah. Flash is not happy. It's not like a shove and then fight. This is a full wound up fist. That locker dense
Yeah, no, Parker is in trouble, or would be.
would be yeah. But
And I totally forgot that they used slow motion in here,
we get the shot of his kind of spider sense where he's able to pick up everything that's going on around him.
and everything kind of slows down
Yeah.
because it borderlines on precognition.
Yes. Also shows his incredible speed.
hmm
But he sees the
Which
fly.
Which I'm sorry. Okay, so Flash is like "Rrr," and punching him, right?
Yeah.
Peter has no idea Flash is behind him
Yeah.
if he doesn't have a Spidey sense.
Right.
And Flash knows. Flash is like, I'm gonna sucker punch him in the back of the head and bust his face into a locker. And so he punches with pretty significant force, and Parker just moves out of the way and turns and looks at him,
Yeah.
like before he's hit the locker almost. And Flash isn't like, huh, that's concerning.
I mean, he's still like 5 seconds behind on everything.
Fair. And then Mary Jane comes up with the rest of the cronies, because now there's a tussle happening and a crowd's forming, and Mary Jane seems not concerned for Peter's safety at all. She's just more kind of over Flash, acting like an ogre.
Right. It's like, hey, we don't fight. Where's my squirt bottle?
I was gonna say, where's the newspaper? Whack, whack, stop it! That's how I picture she deals with him.
Yeah, no.
Did the trainer
Completely.
teach you nothing? So anyway, she's like, "It was an accident. Would you leave it alone?" And he's like, "My fist breaking your teeth. That's the accident." I'm like, what? Fun
I'm
fact.
gonna accidentally punch you.
I don't know. Fun fact.
Yes.
During this fight scene, some of the crew offered Joe Manganiello.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's close.
Okay. $200 to actually punch Toby in the face.
Did the crew not like Toby?
I
They just
don't know.
thought it would be the crew's like, "He's Peter Parker, punch him." We don't like him. Yeah, we were laughing when he was running after the bus.
But yeah, he was offered $200 to actually punch Toby in the face once. And he declined because he's like, dude, I'll never work again.
Plus, he's a good guy from everything I've heard.
Yeah, I haven't heard much of people not liking him. Though James Franco and him did not get along.
James Franco and Joe Manganiello?
Toby Maguire.
Oh, yes. No, that
There was a rivalry
yeah, there was a
because
rivalry.
James Franco said he looks like a frog.
Yeah. I don't know if he was talking about himself or the way he was sitting in the spider stance, but
Made fun of him, and now they still have a rivalry to this day. And I
yeah.
think Toby Maguire won that one.
Yeah, he's winning that one.
Anyway, we get a fight, and Mary Jane's like, "Help him, Harry!" And Flash's cronies come in, and Peter senses them and does like a double backflip over one,
Yeah.
and that that makes Flash angry now.
It's like, "How dare you flip 6 feet into the air?"
And that sets off Flash. And yeah, Harry's like, Help who?
Yeah.
Which who do you want me to help? Pete seems fine." And yeah, so Flash goes complete caveman and starts swinging,
Yeah.
or berserker, I should say,
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
starts
berserker.
wildly swinging. And Pete dodges them all and blocks, and then retaliates with a punch of his own.
Yeah. One of my favorite bits in this too is when he punches and you can see it from Peter's perspective, like his speed where he kind of steps back a little bit, looks his arm up and down, was like, "Oh, that's a big arm."
He's like, "Whoa!" He has enough time to look twice
Yeah.
and then look up at Flash.
But yeah.
Like, how
So
many times do you gotta miss this kid before you're like, maybe I shouldn't fight him? Of course, it's also like he's tiny, so how much damage is he gonna do if he does get a few shots in?
right, right. I mean, what Flash has 11 years or so of picking on this kid. It's like, and he's dodging me now. What? No, no, something's off. I just got to hit him.
Right. But he hits him, and he Flash goes flying back and gets another tray of food dumped on his head.
Yeah. Take that,
And
Flash.
one of Flash's cronies has the audacity to be mad at Peter. Like, wow, Parker, you really are a freak.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't go the way he expected.
No, like what happened to back in the good old days where if you two had a problem with someone, you fought it out and then you earned someone's respect by winning.
Yeah, no, this is the 2000s.
I guess.
I don't know. But yeah, everybody's like, "Wow, you're weird." Like I stood up to him for once.
MJ's looking at him like he's got something growing out of his face.
So like, what the heck was that? Harry's like, "Oh yeah, man. Kawansu."
Yeah, no, Harry's loving it.
I don't know where that came from, but good job.
That was awesome. And Peter runs away.
Yeah. He's like, "That was a mistake. I got to go."
And then he tests it. We get a power testing montage.
We do. We get it's pretty cool cuz this is like again with the practical stuff. They he's crawling up this wall. It's not CGI. They did the effect where the building was or the wall is on his side. He's crawling up it, but um it looks cool
It does.
cuz it's
Yeah.
that I mean it's that first shot. It's like slowly moving up the wall. It's like I holy yeah.
Yeah, and what made him be like, I bet I can crawl up walls. That's where I'm gonna start.
He saw the little things coming out of his fingers.
Oh, that's right. He goes, I bet those will stick me to the walls. I bet my shoes will suddenly and magically stick too.
I you know
Why'd I have to say that?
the the science behind his wall slinging ability or clinging ability it's always kind of been up in the air. What is it? Is it sticky stuff on him? But then you get the shoes and he's wearing gloves. Like, do the little sticky things go through the gloves? It's hard to take the gloves off, but he's got shoes with soles on his feet. So it's not like they're little flippy feet. It's anyway.
It's
Um,
just accepted that he can do this thing.
yes, he can cling to walls. It's electrostatic magnetism.
Good enough. Anyway,
Yes.
we see him jumping from building to building now.
Yeah, he's excited.
Yeah.
Woo!
And then he who's going to test out his web by swinging across a New York street, which is a fantastic idea.
Yeah, yeah, I think he's at this point, I think he's piecing it together. He's like, "Okay, I was bit by a spider. I've got this super strength. I got this weird sense. I shot web out. Maybe I can crawl up a wall or something. Cause spiders crawl up walls, right? So that's why he tested that. He's just a
Right,
smart kid.
because he does test. He does look at the bite on his hand, and he goes, "Huh, I'm having spider-like abilities from the spider bite.
Yeah,
Let's see how far this goes." So he's up there getting ready to test his web out, and he goes, "I got to figure out how to actually summon my web." And he quotes two DC characters during this time
he does. First is Superman,
with Up, and Away.
and the second is uh, DC's Captain Marvel, who goes by Shazam now
Yes,
for legal reasons.
right.
But he says Shazam.
He does say
Which is
Shazam,
the phrase that Billy Baxton uses to transform into Shazam.
right. And eventually,
He also says fly.
go web, go.
I think there's an outtake of him saying flame on.
Maybe. But anyway, he just they had to make him get there. And so he's just like, huh. Like
Yeah, he's just making weird hand motions. Like, okay, what was I doing? I was sitting there, thing on the, and he
and so
does
he
it
does the iconic thing, which triggers the right muscles to let the web come out.
right. Webby.
Which in the rest of Spider-Man, that's where the button is to activate the web.
Yes, right in the palm of his hand. Um, you press the little button there. It comes out of the wrist, so you can easily grab the web and swing.
Yep. And then we get the web. He takes a couple practice shots, but he finally hits the crane and grabs it. And he's like, "Well, tally ho."
Yeah, he's all excited. He gets up on the edge of the building, looks down, is like, "Well, maybe not."
I hope this works.
And we get a classic Sam Raimi face close up of him, where it's him screaming. He's like, "Ah!"
People had to have seen him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure somebody saw him.
There's cars all over. They just see this guy swinging from building.
Yeah. But unlike now, not everybody had a camera or a cell
That
phone with a
that
camera,
is
or
true.
you're not getting all the, um, yeah, I mean, and plus you're in New York. It's like, what's that kid doing? Is he swinging? I don't know.
Is he
Is
gonna
he
make it?
dead?
Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? He made it. He didn't stop.
No, no, he smacks into the billboard.
Yes, he does.
And then we see him running home at night
Yep. And he
because he
gets home
spent
and
all day practicing.
right, and his old elderly grandparents, no, his elderly aunt and uncle are already in bed.
Yes, yes. And there's a note.
Hey, Michelangelo, because painting,
Yeah,
clever, cute,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess. But he takes the trash out, and MJ's dad is still just
Doing his thing,
tearing into her. I guess I don't know.
being horrible.
And she comes outside in tears once again. She's like, "Are you listening to that?" And he goes, "No, no. I mean, I hear, but I'm not eavesdropping."
Yeah, yeah. You're listening to that? That's great. It's like, no, I don't. You can't say I don't hear it at all. Like, what? What are you talking about?
I don't hear
I
anything.
don't hear anything behind him. Just hear yelling. It's
Yeah, and they have a nice little talk
like, right.
about
He's like, people shout. Your aunt and uncle don't shout. Like, they can do it sometimes,
when
but
they were
this is,
younger. They,
yeah, never as abusive as this.
yeah, I mean, this is horrible, but like they get mad at me sometimes. I mean, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They're not like the kids at school.
But so okay, so what time is it?
About 9 o'clock, I'd say. Oh, about 10 o'clock, I'd say.
And he's taking the garbage out, and she's, I guess, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he just got home. Aunt and uncle are asleep. Like, I screwed up with the painting thing. Maybe I'll take the trash out because
yeah.
make up for it a little bit.
Anyway, they're talking about after graduation. He apologizes for
Or he got home and heard the yelling, like, "Oh, MJ's gonna come outside." That usually happens, and knew she'd be coming out.
well, you didn't have to go there with it.
I didn't have to go there. That made it creepy.
Did he doesn't necessarily understand social cues.
True. I'm thinking he was late. He felt bad. He's like, "What can I do? Clean up the kitchen a little bit. I'll take the trash out," and then things happen.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we just he apologizes for beating up Flash. She's like, "Hey, it's fine." Flash is just happy you didn't give him a black eye for graduation. So we know they're graduating soon.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have a little bit of talk about what they want to do after graduation. She says she wants to go be an actress, and he's like, "That's great. You were fantastic in all the school plays." He mentions that he cried like a baby when she played Cinderella, and she's like, "Yeah, dude, that was first grade." And he's like, "Well, even so."
You'd think he'd like me better.
They apparently have a long history of knowing each other, so she
Yeah.
does snub him pretty good. Anyway, Flash shows up in his new car, and she kind of looks at him like, "I gotta go play the part now."
Yeah.
Which maybe it's a little bit hinting at the fact that like she's not really who she pretends to be at school,
Yeah. She's learned to adapt.
and she's kind of hinting to Peter that like this is all an act,
Yeah.
maybe. Anyway, she goes into character and goes running off, and he's like, "Hey, that's a cool car." And then we get a costume design montage with the car.
Yeah. Yeah. He in Peter's mind now, car means I can have MJ, or at least she'll
Pri-
pay more attention to me.
yes, and he keeps you see the cars get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper that he's looking at, and it's funny because the cheaper the cars get, the cooler they look.
Yes.
He finally settles
Is that
on one for $3,000, and it's right above an ad for an amateur wrestling bout. 3 minutes in the ring for $3,000.
he's like, perfect. That's the money I need. That's how much I need. I can do the thing.
Yep. And then we see the Spider-Man costume, the iconic one. Fun fact: during this drawing montage, he does come up with the black suit that he would wear in Spider-Man 3,
Hmm.
and he comes up with a Stingray costume.
Yeah. Don't know why.
Don't know why. Little nod there.
Yep.
But we get him practicing his web, and he's making a mess of it.
Yeah.
And
This
we
is
get
where
a
we get this. This is best
oh,
commercial ever.
I was gonna say this is where we get a Dr. Pepper ad.
Yep. Best Dr Pepper ad. You get the Dr Pepper can sitting up there. You get the thwip of hitting things on either side, and then he hits the can right into his hand, and it still says Dr Pepper.
Well, so he hits it, it knocks back and turns so you can fully see the Dr. Pepper, stays there for a second, and then
Yep.
it comes back to him.
Right. And then it's his hand, and then it goes Dr Pepper.
Yeah. Did they use that as ever?
No, that was just ad placement in the movie.
And bless him, it worked. I was like, I want a Dr. Pepper right now, and I don't know why. I knew why.
They Dr Pepper had a you could get a shirt, Spider-Man shirt,
Ah,
by sending little coupons and stuff. Which, fun fact, I got.
no way. Do you still have it?
I do. It does
I
not
want
fit
to.
me anymore.
Can I see it at some point?
Yeah, I gotta find it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we cut to Osborn, Mister Doctor. There it is.
Norman.
And Norman, he's looking at the paper, and apparently it's big news that Oscorp might lose all its funding. And that's when
Because Jameson doesn't like Osborn.
no, he doesn't. And
He's Osborn's Flash.
everyone's got to have one.
Yep.
But we hear the laughing in his head, and then we pretty much cut to back to Peter's house, and Ben and May are talking about Pete.
Yeah.
And apparently we've missed Peter's rebellion, so they're telling us about it.
Hmm.
And
He's staying
Peter
out late. He's
shirking
shirking
his
his
chore.
chores. Which has it been a time, or was it the day that he didn't show up to help paint the kitchen? It's like you're shirking your chores. You're supposed to help me paint. You're late. Um, you had an off day. It's a rebellion.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but
We'll say it's
that's
been a
that's
few weeks. He did a bunch of drawings.
yeah.
Maybe not a few weeks. Maybe
It's I mean that yeah, I guess, to draw all that and to do all the practice. We'll say it's been a few weeks of him shirking responsibility because he's trying to get acclimated to his new powers.
yeah. That makes it better.
It's got to be because otherwise otherwise this is like day 2 of having powers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, all that stuff could happen overnight. I mean, MJ takes off. Like, man, I want a car. Hey, a paper. Let's see what's in here.
that's fair. So anyway, Peter's like, I need to go to the library, and Ben's like, I'll drive you, and he's like, no, I'll walk, and
He's
Ben's
like,
like,
no, no, I need
nah,
the fresh air.
I need the exercise, and so they get to the library, they have a talk.
Yes.
Uncle Ben's trying to give him the life lesson speech. We get the famous Spider-Man line: "With great power comes great responsibility."
Yes. Fun fact.
Yes.
This line was taken out of a 1962 comic. When it was originally published, it was just one of the little word bubbles. Not what anybody said. It was just kind of one of the thought things that Peter talking to himself or mentioning that with great power comes great responsibility, and later was adapted to be something that Uncle Ben had said. But um, yeah,
And now it's become symbolic of telling you who's gonna die in a Spider-Man movie.
pretty much.
But yeah, Pete doesn't want to hear it. He's not very nice to Uncle Ben, and he
No, he's
leaves.
not. Yeah, Ben's. I mean, Ben's doing a good job. He's telling him like, look, I worried about you. I know I'm not your father, so I can't really preach to be. And he's like, well, then stop trying to be my dad. Like, look, I've raised you for like 15 years. Shut up.
Pretty much, like, dude.
But teen rebellion.
Yeah, no. So
Or
Pete
maybe it's
gets
more
to
like 8 years at this point, but who knows?
yeah, right. Anyway, Pete gets to the wrestling match,
Yes.
and we meet Bonesaw McGraw, played by
Yeah.
the late and great Macho Man Randy Savage,
Good old Macho Man.
iconic wrestler from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. Bone saws ready.
That was a good
Snap
one.
into a Slim Jim.
Did he do that voice too?
That voice. Yes, that was him in all those commercials where he looked like Macho Man Randy Savage, jumping through walls with Slim Jims, breaking them in half, saying "Snap into a Slim Jim."
I totally forgot about the visual side of it. Well, I'm stupid.
Oh, it can happen.
So anyway, Pete signs up, and the lady's like warning him, like, "Are you sure? Like, look at you."
You're tiny.
And he's like, "Yeah, no, it's fine." And she's like, all right, we're not responsible for anything. Dressing rooms that way." And he's like, "Okay." And then we get a Bonesaw winning montage.
Yeah, he wins a lot, a lot, a lot. Which
Apparently, it's just this dude's just fighting people indefinitely until they run out of people trying to get the money.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so this is in this movie they made it a hey, come get the money and win the thing, where in the comics he kind of joins it and makes the money through several matches.
Uh,
Makes money that way. He's like, I'm going to do this, make some money, versus one and done.
right.
But it all
So,
works with the movie.
yep.
Meh.
So we get we do not get the same Spider-Man costume that we saw him draw,
No, we do not.
which was so good.
Yes.
As he comes
Uh,
out, he gets the announcer. Fun fact. Do you have a fun fact about the announcer?
Besides who it is.
Besides who? No, not besides who it is.
Okay. Fun fact, this character is played by Bruce Campbell,
Yes, it is.
longtime friend and collaborator of Sam Raimi.
Yes. Fun fact. He is also in all three of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Yes, and at one point, I don't know if this was actually confirmed or just potential rumor that there was talk of if they did this fourth or fifth Spider-Man movie that that Bruce Campbell would play Mysterio, um, and that he's just been kind of showing up in Peter's life, and then all of a sudden now he's a villain that's kind of been overlooked basically. But
That would have been cool. Anyway, we did not get a fourth and a fifth Spider-Man movie.
we did not,
Well, not with Tobey Maguire.
not yet.
Don't do that.
Okay,
It's not gonna happen.
don't give me hope.
Anyway,
That's like saying we haven't got a season 2 of Firefly yet.
why you gotta go there?
Because I'm a jerk.
That wasn't very nice. I miss Firefly.
I haven't seen that show in ages.
It's been a minute for me too. Anyway, but we're not a Firefly podcast.
Not yet.
So Peter decides he's gonna call himself the Human Spider. Bruce Campbell's like, "That's a dumb name," and introduces him as the Amazing Spider-Man. And Peter's like, "I'm not going out there. He got my name wrong." And it's like, "I thought you
He's
wanted the money. Come on, kid."
yeah, he said my name wrong. No, I'm not going out there. Get out there, you little idiot.
He calls him a moron. He's like, "Get out there, you moron."
Okay, yeah, he does insult him.
Yeah. He's like, "I don't care." Like,
I don't care. I said the thing you're trying to get money, go.
take us out there. It's a cage match.
It is. He's like, wait, I didn't sign up for a cage match,
Yeah,
which incidentally is better for him.
yeah, it is. But yeah. So we get a little bit of banter back and forth.
Yeah, which Toby Maguire's not good at banter.
It's not horrible at it.
It doesn't sound right.
It's not as good as Andrew Garfield was at it.
No, no, and that's one of my contentions with Toby Maguire's Spider-Man is he doesn't have the quippiness, the quippy, snarky banter that Spider-Man does in the comics because he doesn't pull it off well. Because he tries a couple times, it just sounds awkward.
They're like they cast him. They're going through. All right, now quip, huh? Say something funny and sarcastic. Oh, okay.
You're going
Aha!
down, Gobby.
It's you who's out, Gobby. Out of your
Yeah.
mind. Well, good try, kid.
How much work did he put into getting bulked up? 5 months. All right.
How much have we filmed so far? Oh, we should have done stuff in the suit first. It
Oh,
didn't bother me the way it bothered you.
that's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so Peter wins. Spoilers.
He in this wrestling match, he jumps into the air 8 feet-ish and sticks to the side of this cage. Uses webs to jump around.
Yes. And no one's gonna figure out this kid's Spider-Man.
Right. Well, they don't see his face.
He signed up. He filled out forums.
Yeah, she barely looked at him.
Fair. Anyway, so he wins. He knocks
Yeah.
him out.
He
He's
also
a
took
hero.
several chair shot. Chair shot.
He did get hit with a chair a few times. And then
Yes.
Bonesaw was coming in with the golf club, and that's what ended it because Peter started kicking him in the face.
Yeah.
Which,
Rest in peace, Bonesaw.
no kidding. Um, so yeah, he's there to collect, and the guy's like, "Oh, here's $100. Now go away." And Pete's like, "Dude, ad said 3,000," and he's like, "Yeah, but technically you had to be in the ring for 3 minutes, and you pinned him in two. So I'll give you $100 just as a courtesy."
Yeah. Come back maybe later. Might have more work.
And Pete's not happy. Pete's like, "I need that money," and the guy's like, "Ah, that's not my problem." And so Pete's like, "Whatever," and leaves. And then a dude comes in, robs the guy,
Yeah.
and Pete lets him go. And the guy's like, "Dude, you let that guy get away with my money." And Pete's like, "That's not my problem."
That's not my problem. If you'd given it to me, it would have been my money. Then it would have been my problem.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Part of me thinks that if Pete would have just taken the guy out real quick, the guy would have been like, "You know what? I'll get you your 3,000, kid. Thanks."
Possibly. But Peter was more angry and not thinking straight.
Yeah, he was kind of grumpy.
He's like, I'm just gonna stick it to this guy.
Ah, like a teenager would do that.
Yeah. Dude's like, thanks. Hops in
So
the
we get
elevator and takes
outside,
off.
and there's a crowd.
Security cop's not too happy with him either.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? You let him go. He had a gun.
You let him go. It's like, okay, first off, he did have a gun.
In his hand. He was
Yeah.
running with it.
And by all accounts, he did the right thing. He's like, you know what, that guy's got a gun.
Yeah.
I'm a kid. I'm just gonna step out of the way
And they're both like,
and try
but
not to get
dude,
shot.
but dude, you won a wrestling match. You could have beaten him.
He still had a gun.
I'm not faster than a bullet. He had a gun. He was running right at me. My thought process was not I should fight this guy.
Right. I should trip him or do something. It's like, no, he's
Let me anger the guy with a gun.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, Pete absolutely. I mean, he was angry about it, but still.
Right, right. And yeah, I mean, realistically, he did the right thing.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, he has powers and whatnot, but I mean,
They don't know
they
that.
they don't know that in their. I mean,
And he's not a superhero yet,
no, no, he's just getting ran at by a guy with a gun.
and his powers are still fairly new.
Yeah.
Anyway, we
Anyway,
we go outside. There's a ruckus.
yeah.
There's a crowd
Apparently, all
forming.
choices have bad decisions, or all decisions have bad consequences.
Yes, everything. And so we see that Uncle Ben has been shot. You can't tell where he's been shot. He's just kind of holding his stomach.
Yes. And then
I'm
Peter
assuming.
cries.
I'm ass- yeah, they didn't have to do that.
Talking about his cry face.
No, just let's just move on.
Okay.
I will say that as far as like dramatic scenes,
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield's performances way better.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really trying to cry.
You can tell he's trying to cry.
Yeah.
Part of me wonders if they just shot him in the eyes with the teardrops or the stuff that makes you cry.
Get the bass. Psst.
Not mace. They don't do mace. They yeah.
That would have
Yeah.
worked. Just
Yeah,
crying.
yeah, well,
Why would you do that? Yeah, say something about Uncle Ben. Why? Look how sad he is. He's doing it. Mason again.
Why? I don't know. It's kind of funny now. Why again? Should we ask him for another take? No, he's okay.
That mace really works. Look how upset he is. Yeah, that's acting.
So Uncle Ben dies. He just kind of looks up and goes, "Peter," and then dies. Did he have more lines?
Nothing.
No.
Yeah, it's not like it was a yeah, he just dies. Peter.
Why'd you make the face?
Is he sad enough yet? No, hit the mace again.
How come his eyes are red in the rest of the film? I don't worry about it. We'll just put him in the suit for a while.
Yeah, we'll film that until he heals up.
And so Peter chases down the guy. He figures out where he's headed. Apparently, he's in Uncle Ben's car, so Pete knows what to look for. He chases him
Yeah.
down. They get to an abandoned building.
This is
Is it?
no, I was gonna say this is when we first get the look at the some of the CGI effects they'll be using for um, Peter, not in like the main suit, but you see him crawling up the building, jumping, swinging around. Um, for 2002, this looks pretty good.
It does. It does. I mean, it's still held up. I think.
Yeah, it looks knowing it's CG and looking at it like yeah, okay, that looks like PS3 to PS4 level video game graphics. They did a really good job with it.
Uh-huh.
Didn't take me out of it, but you can tell, but it still looks really good. It's in that weird area, but
Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
and then he tries his web swinging out for the r- I guess real first time or not but he's like okay, we tried this, let's do it. It's
Yep.
game time, Pete.
And so yeah, we see that it's Pete kind of fights the dude that killed Uncle Ben.
Yeah,
We get to see that he holds him up to the light. They have banter, I guess. He holds up the light. We see that it's the same dude that Pete let go.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
and he's like,
Pete
oh
has
no, it is
a
my fault.
has a moment. The guy pulls a gun on him. Peter's like, no, breaks his wrist, and the dude trips, falls backwards out of a window, and dies. The cops are there, and they're like, we're surrounded. You're surrounded. Don't go anywhere. And so he leaves.
He goes somewhere. He's getting out of there.
Yeah.
So really quickly touching back when we said that Peter did the right thing when the I mean he Peter Parker clearly could have grabbed the guy, got the money back and everything during that hall chase scene. Everybody
Right.
around him shouldn't think this kid should have stopped him. They should have said like, "Good job getting out of the way and not dying because of a gun."
Right.
Yes. And now in his mind, he's like, "Oh man, I could have stopped him. I should have stopped him." And then because I didn't, Uncle Ben's dead.
Yeah, that's the state of it. So Pete goes home
Yes.
and sees Aunt May.
And Aunt May knows.
And Aunt May knows, as they called her. They probably called her.
Yeah.
And then we got cut to the Quest Aerospace trial.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know why it was so funny to me, but that Captain Curtis is the best pilot.
Captain Curtis.
It's so funny.
It
I
is
laugh every time. Still,
Captain Curtis. It
it's got a nice ring to it, I guess.
is. Is
But
Curtis's last
Osborn,
name then?
yeah.
Kurt Curtis.
Anyway, Norman Osborn attacks in the
He does.
glider, and he kills everybody.
Yeah, he does. He blows up the bunker. He blows up the suit. He takes everybody out.
Which the glider is more efficient than Quest's suit.
Yes, because Quest suit looks like don't even know how to describe it.
It doesn't look like it does anything.
No, no, it's like a missile shaped suit with feet.
Rocketeer,
Yes, but not.
nearly as cool.
Yeah, not as cool. Because it's not like it's a backpack or anything. It's a thing the guy's in.
Yeah,
And he's like,
yeah,
"What's that? There's something coming." Oh no! Boom. Your suit sucks.
yeah. Clearly, your suit's not designed for battle
Yeah, it would have
or
done better in a
war.
battle.
Well, to be fair, I didn't know there was a battle happening. Not an excuse.
Nope, you're supposed to be ready for everything, and that glider is ready for everything.
That's right. And then we get a beautiful transition into a high school graduation.
Yeah, the explosion and the flames turn in graduation caps flying in the air.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great choice to do that. It totally works. It
It
shouldn't work,
does.
but it
It
does.
does. It was great. It's like, oh geez, bunch of people just died. Hey, they're graduating.
Yeah,
Do we need tears? Do we need tears of joy? No, no, no. We're good.
no, fine. Yeah, but we see Flash and MJ break up
Yeah. She's
during
like,
this time.
okay, we're out of this place. I'm done with you.
Yeah, not much happens here. Um, I guess Norman shows up and insults Harry one more time.
Yeah.
You
Offers Pete a job.
graduated. No, he doesn't offer him the job yet.
Doesn't he say to look me up if you're in the city?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I had that he offers the job, and then I had to cross it out because he doesn't offer him a job here.
Okay.
But yeah, he tells Harry that, oh, well, I guess I've been proven wrong before. Like, yeah, sure, give it
Yeah.
a shot. Your
Yeah,
kid graduates high school, and instead of congratulating him, you throw a little backhanded insult at him. Backhanded compliment, that is.
backhanded insult.
Would that be the opposite of a backhanded compliment?
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, not much happens here. They have a chat. We see that Flash and MJ break up.
Yep.
Then we're back at home. Pete and Aunt May talk about how they missed Uncle Ben. And
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, I wish he wasn't there, but he was there, and he's gone now, so you need to get over it.
I'm over it. Why aren't you yet?
That kind of seems like what's going on.
It was his time. Um,
But Spider-Man, we get the montage where Spider-Man is officially the hero of the city,
yes, he
and
gets his
all
suit. He's doing his thing.
and people in the city are talking about. This is a montage of people talking about Peter Parker. Is that what you call it, or just a quick clip?
It's a montage.
Okay. Fun fact. Do you have a fun fact about this montage?
I do have a fun fact about this montage.
Why don't
But
you
you
go
can
ahead and give the fun fact?
that one of these people is Lucy Lawless,
Yes.
Xena the Warrior Princess herself.
Yes. She's the one with the orange hair and the nose piercing, and with a cigarette next to the the bald lady.
Yeah, she's the one that thinks he sounds hot.
Yes. Which I paused it, and I still don't recognize her.
No, no, they made her up good.
Yep. And then the guy busking in the subway. That song is just so good.
Yeah,
He dresses like a spider. He looks like a bug.
yeah. That's a fun song.
It is. Now we meet J. Jonah Jameson
And we get the
Jr.
lady on the violin too, singing the original Spider-Man song. Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. That's
Is
in
that
Spider-Man
later?
2.
No, is it?
Yeah.
I could have sworn I saw it.
Nope. Spider-Man 2.
Cut that out.
It's in Spider-Man 2 after he loses his before he loses his power because he comes back after he loses his power or has web block.
Uh,
Because then it's where have you gone to, Spider-Man?
yeah.
I'm leaving it in. Haha. Take
Uh,
notes. Anyway, we meet J. Jonah Jameson Jr., who, fun fact, Stan Lee auditioned for this role
yeah,
and did not get it,
they did not. Uh,
even though J. Jonah Jameson was modeled after
a young Stanley.
a young Stan Lee. R. Lee Army was also considered for the role of Jameson. Gunnery
Okay.
Sergeant Hartman
Yeah.
in Full Metal Jacket, probably his
Actual
most
drill sergeant.
iconic role.
Yeah.
Yeah, and an actual Marine
Yeah,
gunnery sergeant.
he does the voice of the army men in Toy Story as well.
He does, or he did.
All of them. Yeah, he did.
Not the fifth one.
No,
Well, they might do what they did with Don Rickles and do um, stock footage.
possibly. Anyway,
We're not a Toy Story podcast.
not yet.
And we get the birth of the rivalry of Jameson and Spider-Man.
Yes,
And J.K. Simmons is so good as J. Jonah Jameson. First of all, he's wearing a wig because Jameson is bald in real life, which they
Jameson
actually,
is bald in real life. J.K. Simmons.
yes, is bald in real life, which they actually just let him be himself when he came back to reprise the role in the Tom Holland trilogies.
Yes, because they couldn't find anybody better to do that role.
Right, but now they have stated that they do regret bringing him in.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they said they wish they had gone with a different actor to distinguish the difference
Ah,
more. I read. I'm not sure how true that is. You read it on the internet. Take it with a grain of salt.
yeah.
But yeah, he did so good. They had him. They didn't have a Jameson at all in Andrew Garfield's,
No, no, they did not.
and
They were trying to find the right person for it.
so Peter's out and about, and he runs into Mary Jane. She lies about having an acting gig, and she bills the beans that she and Harry are dating, and well, Peter's a little bit feels a little betrayed by that.
Yeah, and her boss Enrique yells at her.
Yeah, that's how he finds out that she's a waitress.
Yeah. Fun fact:
Yes,
this diner was also featured in Friends that Monica worked at.
that did look familiar.
Yeah,
Neat.
very neat.
Yeah.
Neato burrito.
So Pete goes home.
Yes, Pete's sad.
Yeah,
He's like, wait, wait,
and
wait. Yeah, he's like, wait a minute.
wait, my best friend who knows I've loved this woman for my
My
whole life.
my best friend and roommate, because they're
Yes,
living together. My best
right,
friend
right.
and roommate is dating you, and this has never come up. You haven't even come by the apartment.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's all kinds of strange.
Yeah, it's bizarre. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, Harry, what up?
Yeah, so he gets back to the home, his apartment, and Norman's there doing an inspection.
Yep.
And Norman's like, "Hey, Harry hasn't told me who is she? Who's this girl that Harry's been dating?" And Peter's like, "I don't know. Harry hasn't mentioned her," as if he knows something, which he does.
Yes.
And hi. And yeah, so Harry quickly lobbies for his dad to give uh Peter a job to stop them from talking about his new girlfriend.
Yeah. It's like, hey, yeah, why don't you give Pete a job? He's smart.
Yeah, and
He's
Pete,
not going to school at the moment.
yeah, and yeah, anything to not talk about my girlfriend that he likes.
Yeah.
And so Norman's like, "Yeah, no problem." And Pete's like, "I would like to earn my own way." And Norman's like, "You know what? I like you even more now."
I like you even more. I'm not paying for your apartment.
Yeah, he is though. I think
Actually,
he,
yeah, because
I
I mean,
think
I'm
he's
sure
I think he's footing the bill for all of them.
could be. Yeah, I was because is Pete paying half the rent, or was Harry like move in with me, save some money while you get things figured out?
It might have been something like that, or it might be like they might be splitting it not 50-50, if you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah, give me
Like
what you can, and we'll.
like it's super expensive, so Norman's paying for part of it, and then he's renting a room out to Peter.
That could be.
Anyway, so he's asking Peter what he plans to do, and Pete's like, "I'm thinking something in photography," because he sees the ad for cash money for pictures of Spider-Man. Because I totally glossed over the fact that Jameson was not interested in Spider-Man at all until he found out that like they're selling out all over. Everyone wants the latest on Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and that's where we get the line, "If he doesn't want to be famous, I'll make him infamous."
Right. Right. And one of the guys that works at the paper, Robbie. He's like, hey, Spider Man's a hero. You can't. He's not a menace.
Yeah,
He's like, oh
and
yeah, he is.
and then he's like, "Get a picture of him," and he's like, "We can't." And then they hit Eddie Brock has been
Yes,
trying.
they said Eddie's been trying, which
Now we know that Eddie works there. And then we see Betty Brant. They did nothing with Betty Brant. Fun fact, she actually auditioned to be Mary Jane.
she did. Elizabeth Banks.
Yes, that was her name. Thank you.
Elizabeth Banks. Yeah, I mean, she was in all three of them. She did. They
Yep.
did really nothing with her.
Because
And
she ends
then
up being Black Cat, right?
no, that's Felicia Harding.
Oh, yes. Betty
Uh,
Brant's just Betty Brant.
yep, she just works at the paper. She's dated dated Parker for a little bit in the comics.
That
Uh,
would have been fun.
yeah, and fun fact too. I mean, they mentioned Eddie, which means he's there, but he's in the third one. He's played by Topher Grace, who was also one of the people considered for Spider-Man before it went to Toby.
Right.
Which I think he would have been a fantastic Spider-Man.
You think so?
I do. I do. He's got the quippiness and he's got the
Yeah.
attitude for Spider-Man, and I think he can play the uh, more docile side of Peter.
Yeah, he would have been a good choice.
Anyway,
Anywho, so we get a montage of Peter taking pictures of himself as Spider-Man.
this is one of my favorite montages
It is solid,
because
isn't
he's
it?
yeah, I mean he's fighting people, he's getting pictures, he's you see the timer go off, he turns and looks at it, cheese, and then the next scene is Jameson flipping through all these pictures that it's like what? It's like he was up on the building, he was hanging out the window getting these shots. It was these
How
are
are you getting
the most unbelievable actual shots ever.
right? No, no, they're incredible shots. Like you,
He's like,
you're
"Spider-Man
never
took these,
gonna.
right, and gave them to you?"
Well, yeah, that's the only logical explanation would be like, Spider-Man, and like he's hooking you up. Like, hey
Yeah.
man, can you take some pictures? Like, oh yeah, sure, I got you, dude. And then the Jameson's like, you're never gonna get these pictures from anybody else. You're never gonna get anywhere near this from anybody else. And he's just crap, 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 mega crap. Like,
Yep. He can't play his cards because the
yep, I'll give you 200 for the whole lot.
yeah, because he's like, "Okay, I'll take him and go someplace else." Like, "No, no, no, come back. I'll give you 200 for him."
Yeah, he's like, I want a job, sir. He goes, no job, freelance. Perfect for a guy like you. And if you do good, we can work out an arrangement where you're here full time. But I don't say you have a job.
Yeah.
You don't trust it. Your problem is you don't trust anybody. I trust my barber.
I trust barber. And says, "Go get your money from from Betty out front." And
I This part makes me laugh every time.
he's like, "Hi."
He's like, hi. And she's like, hi. And he's like, I'm Peter Parker. And she's like, yes, you are. And then he goes,
Good for you.
I'm a photographer. And she's like, yeah.
And that's
And
why they
she's
never dated in the movies.
And she's thinking, "You don't talk to people, do you?"
I've never had a job before, but you've met people before. Ah, I'm a photographer. It's like, yeah, yeah, you are.
Yeah, yeah, anyway. So we cut to an Oscorp meeting. Things are going really good for Oscorp with the deaths of all their rival.
Yeah, it's like that's crazy. The feds aren't looking into us, right?
Yeah, there is no follow-up on this. Four
Because
people are dead, including a high military general. Yeah, no, that's just kind of is what it is. Oh, well,
there,
that
there,
sucks.
there's absolutely no footage of our glider flying in and blowing everything up, right?
No. And then we find out that, hey, that had the opposite effect that Norman wanted.
Right.
Oscorp is going to sell to Quest Aerospace on the condition that Norman does not come with it, and it seems like the board doesn't like him anyway.
Yeah.
Except maybe Max. I guess that was the guy's name.
Yeah. It's like, Max, come on. We built this company. You can't kick me out. I've sacrificed everything for this.
Yeah.
And they're like, eh.
Uh, Max seems like the
we
only one who's kind of like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's like, but we like money a lot.
And they're like, the board was unanimous, so you can't be that sorry.
Yeah. I'm sure it was unanimous, like, everybody voted, and Max like, "Ah, fine, hand up." We'll give Max a little credit.
Norman doesn't.
Nope, he does not.
Yeah.
Norman holds a
It's
grudge.
Yeah, he's real good at it. So we cut to the Oscorp Festival
The
thing that they
the the
do.
Unity Festival.
Yeah, and we got Macy Gray singing
Yeah.
to date this movie.
Yeah, she was pretty big back then.
Yeah,
I
and it
think
was
she's
only
still doing stuff now, but
she is, but I mean she had that couple songs where she was huge for like a couple years, and then just kind of that was it. That was that. Um, Not to throw shade at Macy Gray, just you know, that's just where the chips fell for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, they're there. Pete's taking pictures
Yep. He's gotta get pictures for
for yep for
Jameson, I
something.
guess.
I guess something.
Yeah. He's like, they can't all just be Spider-Man pictures. Here you go, Jameson. These all
Yeah,
these all suck.
he's
Where's your
just gonna start
Spider-Man
taking.
picture?
He's just gonna start taking pictures of everything and try to sell them to Jameson. I think.
I think basically he has his camera with him at all times just in case he has to put on the costume.
Right.
It's
And
like,
so he
oh
has
look,
to.
Spider-Man showed up at this place and I was there. Got another picture of him. Here you go.
Yeah, yeah. I'm taking pictures of the this. Here's the pictures of this and that. And so, um, but yeah, but yeah. Harry's still trying to hide that he's with MJ,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
that
he
they're
is.
or he's there with MJ, but like they're not romantically involved. Like,
Yeah. He looks
dude,
down and sees Peter taking pictures like, hey, let's go inside.
yeah,
I
yeah. I forgot my drink. Will you come with me?
don't want Peter to know.
And then he
I'm
sees
a
one of the
bad
board
friend.
members, and he's like, "Hey, where's my dad?" And oh, he sees Max. Hey, Max, where's Dad? Max is like, "I don't think your father's going to be showing up," and I bet Max really wishes he was wrong about that.
Yeah. Because Norman
But
does show up.
Norman does show up, and the Spidey sense goes off. Norman attacks, kills the board members right away.
Yeah,
Uh,
with with a pumpkin bomb that evaporates all of them.
eviscerates,
No, I don't think so. Disintegrates?
turns him into dust.
Yeah, yeah. What's
Skele-
eviscerate mean?
Skeletons first. They turn into skeletons, then they turn into dust.
Yes, yes. And this technology is never used again.
No, no, he does not turn the pumpkin bombs to that setting again.
Viscerate. Oh, eviscerate's disemboweling.
Oh yeah, they definitely don't do that.
No, no, they disintegrate.
They yeah, they dustify. Anyway, it's a big old
Justify.
scene. And but this I boo. I still boo every time Peter Parker goes running in slow-mo doing the Superman unbutton of his shirt to reveal the Spider-Man costume.
Yeah.
Just boo. That's not yours. Boo. I
No,
love it though. I
you d-
absolutely love it. It's so great. But you have to boo at it.
you hide in an alley and change.
Yeah.
That's what Spider-Man does.
That's right.
But
I boo at it, but I love it. I love it
yeah.
because it's a total dig, and not like a mean dig. It's a playful dig because DC and Marvel were actually friends for a long time.
Yeah. Well, and in this movie, clearly Superman comics are a thing. He quotes the Superman thing. He's doing the Superman poll, and then um,
Aunt May,
Aunt May's like, "You're not Superman." Like, yeah, okay. Keep reading those comics. Get them out of my house.
throw him in the fireplace.
I'll burn them,
Uh,
Grandpa.
yeah. Anyway, we get a battle between the Green Goblin and
Macy Gray. No.
no, that would have been funny, and Spider
Fine.
Man.
Yes,
We see Stan Lee. Stan
we
Lee
do.
makes a cameo.
This is
Is this his
his
first Marvel cameo?
no, because he can't. Maybe. I'm pretty sure he cameoed in X Men the year before,
Right.
but I don't think he cameoed in Blade.
Interesting.
Gonna get that info really quick.
Nope.
Okay,
I can.
I can do it.
Oh, it was in the TV Incredible Hulk in 1989, and his first cameo in a feature film was in The Ambulance in 1990.
Okay, but his first theatrical Marvel movie cameo was X Men in 2000.
Okay, I totally forgot about that. But yeah,
He filmed a cameo for Blade, but it was never released and cut from the movie.
okay,
His first movie cameo was in X Men, where he was buying a hot dog at the beach when Senator Kelly came out of the water.
okay, sounds good. But yeah, Harry gets knocked out because Harry's useless. Uh,
Yeah,
Mary Jane falls off the balcony. Peter grabs her,
Harry takes a lot of headshots.
and yeah, okay. So let's go back a little bit to where they're yeah, Spidey and Green Goblin are fighting. Uh, Spidey realizes that he has met a formidable foe,
Yes,
and so in No Way Home, they talk about pulling their punches, or Andrew Garfield talks about not pulling his punches.
Yeah.
And that was kind of part of where it clicked to me of like, oh, he's not fighting full force.
No.
He's doing just enough to win.
Yes, yes, and that's something that I mean, even in the comics, Spider-Man is incredibly strong, and he always pulls his punches when fighting people that he knows can't take.
Right. And so he's fighting Green Goblin and he's pulling his punches and he just gets beat.
Yes, yes, yes. So he's pulling his punches here. Um,
That is important to note that like
yeah, he's
because
not aware of what he can do yet.
right,
Green Goblin, so
he
he's
is
just gonna punch his head off.
right. He has not had a chance to size up this foe. He thinks it's
Yes.
some crazy guy in a suit.
Well, I mean, it is.
Yeah, let's call it what it is. Sure, but he has no idea that he's also taken like hyper steroids.
Right, right. Um, fun fact, I'll throw it in here, the fun
Okay.
fact. Due to their costumes, when they were using green screen for certain effects and stuff like that, or that type of thing.
Fun fact. Oh, wait. You go ahead, sorry.
I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. I just he didn't even say a fact. It's just like when they were doing the green screen. Oh, I got another thing.
Continue, because you might be saying what I was gonna say.
When they were shooting Goblin, they had to use blue screen because of the suit, and then when they were shooting Spider-Man, they had to use green screen because of the suit, because they had the blue and the green, and they had to swap them. Is that what you're gonna say?
Exactly what I was gonna
Okay,
say.
that's it.
I was literally about to interrupt your fun and tell you
Which
your
is
fun fact. And then I was like, oh, I should probably let him finish first. Because he
I
might be saying what I'm gonna say.
I would
Would have been very rude. Also would have been really, really funny.
It's still funny. You're like, "Oh, I have a fun fact about green screen too." Like, I'm saying the thing.
So anyway, he catches Mary Jane as she's falling off. Mary Jane screams a lot.
Yeah.
That was one thing I think they talked to Gwen Stacy about. Like, you're not gonna do that.
Don't scream as much.
But, but Mary Jane screams a lot.
Yeah,
Which
so she
Kirsten Dunst is good at
falls
it.
slowly.
Peter grabs her, Spidey grabs her,
Yep.
and they go swinging off. What happened?
There's this big fight. Spider-Man shows up, fights the goblin guy, saves the girl, and then swings away with her.
Yep, pretty much. That's the state of it.
Anybody paying attention is like, "Oh, good, Spider-Man saved. Where are they going?"
Spider-Man stole the girl. He stole somebody.
Yeah, yeah. I know in his mind, he's like, "Okay, in case Goblin comes back, I'm gonna get her away, get her safe." But
No, he just leaves. Yeah, that guy
just
stole
leave.
his girlfriend. And then, yeah, and then they just end on the top of a building somewhere, and he's like, "Well, there you go."
Yep, yep. Just need to borrow your rooftop. I'm out of here.
Yep. And then she's like, "Wait, who are you?" And he's like, "You know who I am. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man." And leaves.
Yes,
And
and
jumps off
then
the
cheers
building. And
himself.
yeah, and she is smitten because we get back to the apartment, and Harry's on the phone with MJ, and he's like, "No," and he's such a wad.
James Franco or
Just Harry right now. It's just like,
yeah.
dude, pull up.
It's like, what do you mean he was amazing? What?
I want to buy you something. Let me buy it. It's because I want to. It'll make you feel better. Like, shut up.
I feel great. This guy swung down and saved me and carried me through
You,
the city.
you were unconscious, and I never gave you a second thought. Like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, they get on top of the building. Oh, what about my boyfriend Harry? No, no, no.
Is
Like,
Harry
thank you,
okay? Who
Spider Man.
cares?
Did he get evaporated with that goblin bomb? Who knows?
I don't know. He got knocked out on the balcony. The balcony collapsed.
He's probably fine.
He's, sure, he's fine. Sure, he's fine. His body broke his fall.
Yeah, yeah. His body. his, his body broke.
So Norman's
Oh,
having a drink,
yeah.
and we meet the goblin. And this is one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie.
The
And
the
this
the back and forth.
the way for one, the way this is shot, and two, the credit to Willem Dafoe's acting ability here
Yeah.
to shift between characters, because he had to do this all in one.
Yes.
And so they had multiple cameras staged, and so he had to play both parts while holding the newspaper, while walking, while being filmed in a mirror, so we could see the shift as is being filmed in the mirror or being filmed not in the mirror.
Yeah.
And
The the,
it
the
just
cuts, the way it played.
everything. It was just amazing
Yes.
to believe that Willem Dafoe is not actually crazy.
Yeah. No, it's great, and it's in line with Andy Serkis's Gollum when he does that flip too. It's a hard thing to get, and Willem Dafoe does it amazingly.
He really does. It's yeah. Can't say enough good things about Willem Dafoe in this.
Yeah.
Might be the strongest acting in the whole film.
Yeah. Um,
Of course, I don't think there's any weak acting in it. There are
yeah.
moments. There are moments that are like that didn't land as well as they wanted it to. I don't think, but I
Yeah.
don't think there's any solid. Why would I say weak performances?
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Uh, I was gonna
Yes,
say something. I don't remember what it was.
but this is the part where Norman starts to realize that he's crazy. So doesn't that mean he's not crazy if he knows he's crazy? I don't know. There's some weird.
This is when he realized that there's something going on in his head.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
because he's talking to himself.
Right, as if it's two people. So there's
Yeah.
clearly something going on. Um, but anyway, yeah. We go to Pete, and he is talking with Jameson about Spider-Man, because duh.
Yeah. That's all. That James is like, I need more pictures of Spider-Man.
Yep.
Get better ones. I'm
And
giving
so
you the best ones.
Jameson throws his cigar out the window behind him, and Peter leaves. And then he's talking to his somebody there.
This is when they give the name the Green Goblin.
Yeah. And then the cigar comes flying
He's like, "What
back
about
in
the
the
Green
wind.
Meanie?" He's like, "Get out."
Yeah, and his faces are just great. And then the cigar comes flying back in,
Yeah.
and he just kind of stops and looks at it. Then the whole back of the office explodes off, and it's the goblin, and he's like, "Who takes the pictures of the Spider-Man?" And Jameson's like, "I have no idea. It comes anonymously." When he should have said was, "Dude, look at the picture. The guy puts his name on every single one because you can see photographed by Peter Parker." Try reading, Mr. Goblin.
I was gonna say kudos for Jameson for not selling out Parker,
That's true.
but yeah, do a little research, Goblin. Everybody's he's credited.
Every picture says photographed by Peter Parker. You can even like when you can see one sitting on a desk, you can clearly see it's written on there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He's not bothered enough to look at the paper. I mean, he can see walking by that the headlines are there. Parker's there. The Daily Bugle has pictures of Spider Man. He's like, okay, I need to find out who took these pictures. Look at a paper, Norman.
Yeah. You had a paper. You had a paper in your hand.
He
Last
did.
scene.
He was waving it at the mirror.
Yeah. Norman read it. Goblin didn't.
Yeah,
Maybe I guess they don't share a brain.
but they can see what the other one sees, maybe
I don't
because they're
know.
talking to each other.
It's weird. Yeah. But so yeah, Spidey shows up, which that's not suspicious at all.
Nope.
And then he tells Jameson to shut up because mom and dad are talking.
Yeah.
And Goblin uses his little sleep powder, sleep,
Sleep.
and Spider-Man falls asleep.
Yep.
And Goblin carries him off to the top of a building. Looks similar. No, it's not the building that he took MJ to, but it's the top of a building.
Yeah. Does not
And
take off his mask.
no, does not take off Spider-Man's mask.
That's why I was meaning. He does not take off. Who takes the pictures of Spider Man? I thought you want to know who Spider Man is. Take his mask off. He's unconscious.
Yeah, that
you have him. Take his mask off.
some things we just leave alone because we need to.
I
That
know.
is that is one of them.
I was originally going to mention the green screen thing at this bit where they're on the roof talking, but it came to me
That's okay.
earlier. So
That's fine. It worked. But yeah, they have a chat. Green Goblin's like, "Hey, I
I
I have a
love the way he just
proposition for you."
I love the way he just leans against the roof and smacks him in the side.
It's so good. Like they're
It's like,
buddies.
yeah, it's like, so we're both exceptional people.
We could really just control this city.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man's playing the
And
hero.
and this is during the scene too, you see the goblin's uh, eyes on the mask lift up so you can see Defoe's eyes underneath,
Yeah, that's cool.
trying to give him a little more
Humanity.
I was gonna say so you can see the emotion and stuff on his face as opposed to just the mask.
Oh. Yeah, because most of the time it's ADR and they don't even move the mouth. They just throw it in there whenever.
Yeah, yeah, the mouth doesn't move. It's all static.
Yeah.
Uh, Originally during the pre-production, they were going to do a large head prosthetic mask with big, huge eyes and exaggerated features like you'd see in the comic, where it's got this big chin, big pointy ears, and it's
Right.
a rubber mask with
Yeah. No, the
effects.
original suit was a lot bulkier,
Yeah,
but since Willem Dafoe was doing his own stunts, like
they took
90%,
yeah
he was like, "No, I need a suit that's more athletic,
yeah
more sleek, that I can move around in." Like, okay. But
yeah.
anyway,
I really not to talk about later movies, but I like how they portrayed him in No Way Home.
oh, without the mask.
Without the mask, with the armor, the torn up hoodie to represent the purple in the costume, the goggles.
Yeah, I think they did it better in No Way Home
Yeah.
as well. I agree. But Spider-Man chooses the role of the hero, and Goblin warns him that as much as they love a hero, they love nothing more than to see a hero fall.
Yeah.
And now we cut to that being true
Yeah. And
in the
so
wake of the attack.
m- maybe in hindsight, looking at this scene, and I Goblin wanted to get a hold of Spider-Man to talk to him, maybe join him, because that's what the conversation was with the um in the mirror. It's like, what if we brought him on our side and joined us? So instead of just unmasking him and finding out who he is, he was looking for him to talk to him. He's like, you know what? Out of respect, trying to get you on my side, I'm not going to take your mask off. Let you do your thing.
Yeah, that's why I kind of accepted it. I was like, he's gonna yeah,
Right.
not do that. He's gonna try to win him over, and you
Yeah.
don't win
So
somebody over. You don't win friends with salad.
you don't win friends with salad.
Sorry, that's an old Simpsons quote.
No, it's great. You don't win friends with salad. You win it with steak.
Anyway, my apologies to all of our vegetarian listeners.
Yeah.
So yeah, we see that Spider-Man is now the people have turned on Spider-Man given the news headlines in the wake of the attack. This is where it says citizens call for Wallcaller's arrest.
Yes.
And I think it's the wake of the Oscorp event.
Because because he kidnapped somebody.
Because they saw the Green Goblin together, they're like, oh, it's in cahoots.
Yeah, they think they're working together. I mean, and Jameson's not helping that. It's like, look,
No,
look, they're hanging out. They're doing stuff.
but so Pete runs into Mary Jane after an audition.
I mean,
They have a night.
also,
What?
I was gonna say, I mean, yeah, it's Jameson because Jameson saw Goblin show up, knock out Spider-Man, drag him away. It's like, haha, they are in cahoots. I mean, that's what he says. I knew you two were working together. And like, shut up, mommy and daddy are talking.
Yeah, that's right. So Jameson, yeah, did
Yeah.
that.
So Jameson's calling for the arrest of Spider-Man.
Well, Jameson puts it out there and
Right.
says the citizens are, so yeah, and so that makes Goblin's words kind of echo in Peter's brain. But anyway,
Yes, he sees
Peter,
MJ outside of something
yes,
at night.
yeah, at night. It's after an audition,
Yes.
and the soap opera said she needs acting lessons. That's too bad.
Yeah,
Um,
that is too bad. I'm wondering how much acting she did in high school.
Not much, I'm assuming.
It sounds like the play was more of a
It was first grade.
earlier school career,
She
or the
said it was
plays in
first grade.
acting. Well, that
Yeah,
one in particular, but I mean,
yeah. I think it was more elementary school.
yeah.
But anyway, he invites her to go get a cheeseburger, and she's like, "Oh, I would love that, but I have to go to a very fancy dinner with Harry." And then she's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, come with us." And he's like, "Yeah, not looking forward to being a third wheel. Like,
And
let's not do that."
this scene too is where you get some of his charm because he's comfortable and he's in his kind of in his element.
Yeah,
Because she's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" It's like, "Oh, I was just in the neighborhood. I mean, it took like 3 buses and a subway to get here, but, the neighborhood."
yeah.
And
It's
then
like I came to see you without coming to see you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You want a cheeseburger or something? Up to what, 750 is
Yeah.
Just kind of being that playful Parker charm.
Yep. But she takes off, and then he sees that two guys are starting to follow her. Three guys,
Yeah,
a group of less than reputable
ne'er do
looking men.
wells. Okay.
Sure. No, I don't think they're Norwals.
No, ne'er do wells.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I got there. And so he
Not buddy
follows
boy.
her, and they make a move. It starts raining real good. She runs. They chase her down.
Yeah.
She looks like she's in trouble. Spider-Man shows up, beats them up.
One of them growls and wolves.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Wolves barks.
blow,
I don't.
gonna blow right past that. But yeah, Spider-Man makes short work of them. You see that he almost lets his emotions take over,
Yes.
and he's able to hold back. He puts the mask on, and we get the iconic upside down kiss in the rain scene,
Yes.
which
Fun fact. He almost
go
drowned doing this.
a couple times. He hated this
Yeah.
because
You're
turns
upside
out,
down and it's raining. Water goes
and
up your nose.
well, not only that, but you were wearing a cloth mask, so it's almost like waterboarding.
Yes, you can't breathe wet cloth.
Yeah,
Wet cloth bend bars. Wet cloth no breathe.
yeah, it's not good. Good pull.
Thanks.
So yeah, he takes off. She leaves. We're at the next day. There's a building
Yeah.
fire. Betty shows up, saves the girl's baby, lady's baby.
Lady baby. Yeah,
The
and
lady's baby.
she is giving in this scene.
She is, and Rachel finds her annoying.
Oh, she's going for it. I mean
She is. She's
her
committed to the.
baby is inside a burning building.
I believe her.
I believe her.
Yes, but he brings the baby down,
Yes. And then the cop
and
shows up.
cop shows up. Is like, "You're under arrest," and he's like, just kind of stands there awkwardly, and then we hear another scream from inside, and he's like, "I'm going," and the chief's like, "I'll be here when you get back," and he's like, "Really?"
He's like, you think I'm coming back? I'm gonna go save them and take them.
I'm gonna go steal this person.
Yeah, I'm gonna go save them and steal them too.
Yeah, you know I steal people.
Yeah. Bye.
And then he's like, "I'm not coming back," and she's like, "Just go help."
Go help do your thing because we can't
Go
do this anymore.
Yeah, so he goes in there, and he's looking, and it's Gabi, and Gabi punches him in the face right away. It's
Yeah.
awesome, and they have a little bit of a fight. He gets a little bit of a cut.
Yeah, he's got these cool pumpkin shrapnel grenades or spinners.
Yeah,
They open up, they spin, they cut them up.
right. And yeah, he gets
They
a little bit cut.
they make a show of it too, because he gets cut. He grabs his arm and holds up the cut to the camera.
Ah,
It's like, look, I can't believe this happened. This might come up later.
who knows? But yeah,
Who
they
knows? And is this Thanksgiving Day?
it is.
Okay,
It is. This is Thanksgiving.
the Thanksgiving fire in the burrows.
Yeah, this is we get a little bit of they fight for a little bit, and then Gabi's like, "Did you give any more thought to my offer?"
He's like, no, you're out of your mind, Gobby.
Yeah, then we get that wonderful line. Like I said, no weak acting, but there are some things that just didn't land. That's one of them. But
And like I said, it's Toby's banter. He can't do it.
right.
It doesn't come out right when he does it.
But anyway, so that fight wraps up, and we are cut to Norman in an elevator, and he's
Yeah.
not looking great. He looks like there's something wrong.
Yeah, he's mumbling to himself and just kind of looks like he's been on a bender.
He does. He really does. But he pulls it together by the time he shows up.
Yeah.
Uh, Peter's not there. We see Peter come in. He almost gets caught.
Yes.
He's doing the whole hanging upside down from the ceiling. The blood, because it's got to be the same day, because the blood drips down.
Oh
So it is
yes.
Thanksgiving. And
Yeah.
Norman, with his supersonic hearing, hears it and looks up, and he's like suspicious now.
Yes.
And then Peter comes in through the front door, and he's like, "Huh, it's a madhouse out there. I had to beat an old lady with a stick just to get these cranberries."
Line makes me laugh every time.
It's so good. See, but some of his banter is fantastic, and that's one of them.
The Peter banter works because it's still Peter and you're seeing as Peter Charm. It's the in the Spider-Man stuff. I don't know what it is, and whether he just can't get up to the Spider-Man energy level to deliver it right or what, but his little one-liners as Peter is like, yes, that's Peter, that's how Peter would say it, but getting into the Spider-Man mindset, it's just I don't know.
That's fair. So anyway, we all sit down to dinner. Peter's bleeding. Aunt May's like, "No, we're gonna take care of that."
Oh, you're
Norman's
cut.
like, "Huh, that's the same cut you held up to camera.
You're
I
you're
know
not
that."
gonna you're not gonna talk about the awkward moment with the sweet potatoes?
I wasn't going to. That's weird. I still don't understand why.
Where he's like, "Oh, sweet potatoes. I'm gonna take a bite."
He's gonna pick a marshmallow off the top like a little kid,
Yeah.
and
Well, and then she
Aunt May
smacks his hand into the sweet potatoes.
makes it worse.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then
he's licking his fingers and like, "Okay, you're on the list, lady."
yeah, he's like, "I'm the Green Goblin. I'm just gonna take you out. That was uncalled for. I could have had a marshmallow and been happy, but no, you had to smack my hand into the food." But yeah, Norman pieces it together as Aunt May is fussing over Peter's arm. It's like, "Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, a bike messenger hit me and knocked me down."
Yeah. And then Norman's like, "I just forgot. I have an engagement. I have to go." And Harry chases him out. Uh, they argue with the door wide open, and Norman says some stuff about
Yeah,
MJ. It's
yeah,
not great.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's
Eh,
basically like, "She's just there for your money."
She's there for your money.
She, he's he insults MJ and Harry.
Yeah. And Harry.
It's like, "You're not worth it." She's not around for your personality and
Yeah. Yeah,
dummy.
he takes everybody out
Yeah.
quickly, and then Harry comes back in, and she's mad. She's like, "Way to stick up for me," and he's like, "Well, just."
I'm Harry.
And Aunt May is like, "Harry," she last names him.
Yeah.
If he had a middle name, I'm sure she'd have done that too.
I'm Harry Norman Osborn.
I don't know, because yeah, he was out of line.
Yeah.
But then we get Norman and Goblin planning on how to take down Spider-Man.
Yes. You go for the heart.
Yes, the heart, Osborn, the heart. He
It's
was
like,
really good at
"Yes."
that role, wasn't he?
Yeah. It's like, "I know where his heart lies."
So he goes after Aunt May,
He does.
and she's saying the
At
Lord's
a at
Prayer over a picture of Uncle Ben.
Yep, because she's still sad, which I get.
Yeah, eh, you know.
I I don't know why I threw that in there.
Anyway, he tears off the whole front half of the house,
Yeah, he just rips the whole chunk off
and
and
then
says, "Finish it."
leaves because she's not injured in any way I can think of, or we see later. It's just traumatic. So
I mean, she ends up in the hospital. I don't know if I
there's no visible injuries. So we're just supposed to something happen anyway.
we'll say
So,
stress.
so yeah, so various people come to visit Aunt May.
He rips the front of the house off, threatens her, tells her to finish the prayer. She has a heart attack. He's like, "Oh, shoot." And it takes off.
He calls.
Like, "There's an old lady
Hi.
having a heart attack here. Just take care of that. I need Parker to know."
Is she on the street? No, she's in her house. Well, how can you see her? Well, the whole front of her house is missing.
Yeah, because he needs Peter to know that he did it without actually just saying, "Guess what I did?"
Right.
I guess.
Anyway, but so MJ visits, and she and Peter start getting cozy.
Yeah.
She confesses that she loves Spider-Man. Peter.
And Peter's like, "Ah, Spider-Man, he's cool."
Yeah. And she's like, "Hey, you think he likes me?" And he's like, "Well, I know him a little bit because I'm the photographer." She's like, "Oh, what did he say about me?" And he goes, "Well, I said about you." Yeah, Peter says some good stuff there.
Yeah,
Girls like that kind of stuff
and it's one of my favorite scenes
when they're
from the
holding
big
hands.
no, from the Big Bang Theory. When Amy's like, "Sheldon, say something nice to me." And he gives this speech
Oh yes,
from this movie about how he doesn't feel quite right and he wants to be yeah, it's the
yeah
whole
Spider-Man
MJ
speech.
speech, the Spider-Man speech. And as soon as he started to it, I was like, "Yes."
He followed directions.
Yep. Said the whole thing and she's like, "I'll take it." Cuz it's a great speech.
It is. It is. He knocks it out of the park, and we start to think that maybe she likes a little bit of Peter Parker too.
Just that Parker charm coming through.
And then Harry walks in, and he's shocked.
Yes,
And
shocked
it's
and
and
appalled.
it's and it's awkward, and it's awkward, and then we go back to the
Because
Harry,
it's
the
Black
Oz.
Friday and he didn't do all the shopping.
That's probably what it is, and yeah. But we get back to the Osborne home, and Harry and Norman they make up,
Yeah, yeah,
and
he's Norman 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 knows how to play the thing. He's like, you know what, son? I've been a bad father. I'm sorry."
yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you up to you owned up to it. Okay.
Okay,
All's
we're
forgiven.
good. Let
We're
me
good
let me
now.
tell let me tell you who Peter Parker really loves. Well,
Years
first
of
he's like,
trauma is gone."
you were right about my girlfriend," and it's like, was he?
Did she break up with you, or is she in the hospital with Aunt May, who is her neighbor for
And comforting her,
Yeah.
one of her best friends. Like nothing's really happened, but he's like, yeah, Peter's loved her forever, and this and that, and it's kind of like, he's almost admitting like, yeah, it was really kind of uncool what I did.
Yeah.
But Norman's like, aha, I know what to do now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Aunt
we
May
get
kinda worked. We go for
that's
Mary Jane now.
yeah. Now we're at the hospital, and May is awake, and she tells Peter that he's not Superman and he does too much, and
Yeah.
and that she was watching when Mary Jane was there, and that he should just come out and tell Mary Jane how he feels because everybody else knows how he feels. And I
And he's
missed,
like, "Oh, really? No, everybody knows?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh. Oh,
uh-oh,
shoot.
because
Everybody
we
knows."
we we missed that once Aunt May was attacked, that's when Peter pieced together that the Goblin knows who he is.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, that was a handy bit of
He
information.
he he's like, "Oh, this is a message for me." He
So
knows.
so he runs to the payphone, calls Mary Jane, and tells her not to walk down any dark alleys.
Don't walk out in any dark alleys. Like the last time I did and got jumped in the rain. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
Right? And then Norman answers as the Goblin, and and we get one of my favorite lines of his is, "Can the Spider-Man come out to play?"
Yeah. I like it when he sings Itsy Bitsy
He's,
Spider too later.
yeah, I like that too. Because now we got Mary Jane. She's waking up on top of the bridge,
Yep.
and then the Goblin comes and destroys the bridge. He's
Yeah.
very chaotic. He is
He
chaotic evil.
he is. So fun fact, when they were doing Batman in
Yes.
uh in '89, they wanted Jack Nicholson, but he was reluctant. So they were talking to another few people. Robin Williams is one of them, and Willem Dafoe was one they were looking at to do it to play Joker as well. Which I've always thought he would have been a great Joker, but this is, I mean, Green Goblin is basically Spider Man's Joker,
Yeah,
so it fits.
it does. It's great. I could see him being the Joker too. I think they've
Yeah,
talked about. I mean, a lot of fans have put Willem Dafoe as like
yeah,
altered his, yeah, some pictures to make him into the Joker,
yeah,
which totally would have worked.
but
But yeah, so he destroys the bridge and a gondola ride or something.
it yeah, well, I mean, a ride. They have these gondolas that go from Manhattan Island to the other boroughs, the other islands. So
Okay,
instead of walking across the bridge or taking a bus or something, you can take these gondolas up and over.
I thought it was like Long Island. Yeah,
Oh,
Joe, also an island.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, but I mean, do you ever watch Impractical Jokers?
No,
Okay. There's a bit where they strap one of the guys to the top, not strap him, but harness him to the top, and he has to be on
oh,
top of it as it rides across the bridge.
that's cool.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so he's apparently got one of these gondolas full of kids.
Yeah. And Spidey shows up.
So, not a fun fact, but when I was first watching this movie and they showed MJ up on the bridge, I thought it was gonna end the way Gwen Stacy.
Yes, I thought they
'Cause
were
this is
gonna
this is
go.
the scene from the comics with
This is
Gwen
where,
Stacy on the bridge.
yeah, this is where we lose Gwen Stacy in the comic books.
Yeah.
Spoilers. That was the first comic book death of a main character that shattered the whole comic book world.
Yeah, it was pretty huge.
And I think it was almost as intense in the movies when it happened.
Mhm.
Spoilers. But yeah, so Spidey shows up, and Goblin's holding the gondola wire and the Mary Jane on opposite sides of the bridge, and he's like, "Now you must choose, hero. Let love the one you die. Let
Like
die the one you love." or don't save the kids, and he drops them both. And he goes for Mary Jane first, grabs her, swings around, grabs a gondola. He's lowering the gondola down. There's a barge coming up. He's like, "Hey, we're pulling it under you. Lower it down. We'll got you."
Fun fact:
And yes,
Barge pilot is Robert Kirkman, the guy that wrote the Walking Dead comics. Uh, yeah, I was gonna say something else too, but you just kind of powered through.
sorry, I'm
That's okay. Um,
we're we're getting there.
we are. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, in a what Batman Forever move, he saves both of them.
Yes, yep. And then he's
Um,
trying to lower down the gondola. He's saying it. It's and Gabi's still coming after him, and Mary Jane falls
yeah.
and
Well,
apparently grabs onto the side of the gondola, and there is no way she makes that grab.
there's also this weird little bit of CG where she's flailing around the cable as she's crawling down. I don't know if you notice it, but she just kind of clips in and out of that thing, and it's
It
it's rough.
there she's not she wouldn't have fared as well as she did if it were real life physics.
Yes.
Because she
Uh,
falls for like 20 feet and then just like grabs the side of the gondola and slams into it, and she's just fine.
yep.
And
She's running on adrenaline now.
yep, and Gabi's coming back to for like he brings the spikes out of his glider, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's gonna stab him.
Gonna stab him through, and then the New Yorkers on the bridge start throwing stuff down at Gabi.
Fun fact:
Yes, sir.
this was a one of the additional scenes refilmed and added after the events of 9/11 to uplift community and patriotism in New York.
It worked. It was great. I think it was
Yeah,
necessary for the movie in general.
yeah,
Regardless of the events of 9/11, I think just having New York come together and bond over Spider-Man was essential, given the last time we saw New York's attitude towards Spider-Man was a negative one.
correct.
There
Right. It's
needed
like,
to be a
hey, come on, he's
redemption.
trying to save a bunch of kids. Which did you not just see this guy drop the bunch of kids off the building or
Yeah,
the bridge? Of
right.
course, he's gonna mess with Spider Man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Gabi's like, "Hey, I need to fight this guy somewhere private." So he comes back and grabs Spidey and takes him to a abandoned warehouse. And this is where the fight. This is the most intense fight I think out of the movie.
Yes, yes, it is.
They this is where the punches don't get pulled on by either one.
No, no, they're not, and they're both. You can tell how strong each of them are.
Yeah, it's great because they do the effects are subtle, but it drives the point home. Like
Yeah,
this is a life or death battle here. This is the ultimate showdown.
yeah, and you can even see possibly Parker still
He's still
holding
holding back
back
a
a
little
little
bit.
bit. I mean, because
Right.
for the most part, Goblin's got the upper hand in a lot of the physical stuff. He also throws a pumpkin bomb in his face,
Yeah, that does some damage. But
rips his
yeah,
mask up.
they fight it.
But then Peter drops a wall on him.
Yeah, Peter finally gets that like I have to end this kind
Yeah,
of mentality. And then Norman or yeah, Norman takes his mask off and reveals that it's him, and that's when Peter learns that Green Goblin is Norman Osborn, and he's like, "What are you doing? You killed all those people." He's like, "Not me. It was the Goblin. Don't let him
yeah.
take
He's like,
me
I didn't
again."
do it. It's trying to get me again.
Yeah.
It's like you
Meanwhile,
can
it's
help me. I've been like a father to you. Be a
and
son
then
to me now, because Harry's not.
right, and that's when we get the Peter's like, "I have a father. His name was Ben Parker," and you see he pushes a little button. Goblin pushes a little button on his suit, and that causes his glider to return to him at
Yeah, yeah.
lightning speed.
I think it's like a little joystick on the wrist, and it seems like he's moving it up a little bit to get into position.
Right.
But yeah, he's like, Godspeed, Spider Man.
That Spidey sense. He flips
Yep.
over, barely makes it out of the way. The blades are out. It goes right through the middle of of Harry. Nope, not this movie. Norman and I love the way um Willem Dafoe played that, where he's just like, oh,
Oh,
like
you did it.
oh, you're that quick, and then he gets ran through
Also,
into the
apparently,
wall.
everybody thinks Harry is super fragile. It's like, don't tell Harry.
Yeah, and that those are his last words: is "Don't tell Harry." So
Yes.
he doesn't. So Spidey steals Norman's body and drops it off at home. Harry sees him. He's all mad, and we
Like,
cut
what'd you
to,
do? Why'd you do it?
and then he gets to, we go to Norman's funeral.
He should have told Harry.
He should have told Harry, but he made a promise. And
I
did he?
sure no. He just said,
He
"Don't tell Harry." And he's like, "All right, you tried to kill Aunt May, you tried to kill Mary Jane, you tried to kill a bunch of kids and me. I'll respect your final wish."
fair.
No,
It
just
wasn't his fault. He was insane.
show up with everything, drop them off with the police, let them deal with it. Here's your goblin.
And that's why you're not a superhero.
It-
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Life gets a lot easier if you drop the goblin off at the front door of the police department dead.
yeah, yeah.
They're gonna have some questions, but you know. Anyway, yeah, so they're at the funeral
He
for
impaled
Norman.
himself on his own glider. He quote unquote impaled himself. Like, yeah, yeah, I didn't shove it through. Sorry,
No, that's fine.
but we're at a funeral.
We are.
It's a pretty sad day at the funeral. Norman
Norman
Osborn is bitten
Osborn
the
is bitten
dust.
the dust. Anyway, but
And
yeah.
Harry said he wants Spider-Man dead.
But his buddy Pete he can trust.
And that sums up the funeral.
Thank you, Weird Al, for that.
Yes.
But then
Fun
we
fact.
end. Yes,
Weird Al. That's part of a Weird Al song to the Piano Man about Spider-Man.
yes,
If you haven't heard it, you should go listen to it. It's fun.
it is. It's great. It's a great song.
Sums up the movie really well.
It really does a good job.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, yeah. Harry Peter's like, "Hey, sorry about your dad." He's like, "I gotta kill Spider-Man." Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Peter's like, oh, great.
Yeah, sorry for your loss. He wasn't lost. He was taken from me. You don't understand me. It's like, no, no, I couldn't possibly understand how a father figure was
Yeah, and then again,
killed.
it's like, no, like, I'm sorry. How do you think Uncle Ben died?
It's the exact same thing. We could bond over this. Like, no, no, I'm bitter. Okay, go kill Spider-Man. Do your thing.
Yeah.
I was bitter too, but
So Peter
you
goes
do
and
you.
visits Uncle Ben's grave and Mary
It's just
Jane.
down the way.
It's just on the way. It's conveniently located.
Yeah,
And he's visiting Uncle Ben, and Mary Jane shows up, and she confesses her undying love for Peter Parker.
yeah. She's like, I don't love
And
Spider-Man anymore. I love you. You've
and
always been
he's
there.
and he's like, "That's great, but I can only be your friend." And then he walks away. And
She's
then
like, Really, really?" Because I've been thinking about it, and there's a lot of signs.
yeah, but that's what he sticks with, and he says that my friendship is all I have to give, and he walks away. And I swear, originally they were gonna have her. That was she. She figures it out
Yeah,
before they change it. She figures out he's Spider Man. That look on her face when she turns and she's like, she realizes, she pieces it together right there.
I think she thinks he is at that point. I don't think she knows for sure.
I think, I think they were originally gonna have her like learn it early on in the second movie,
Yeah,
or be suspicious of it, because they should have had her at least suspicious of it throughout the second movie. But she seemed blissfully unaware. And they
yeah,
changed her hair for the second movie, and I didn't like it. I liked that it was more of a comic booky red in the first one.
yeah.
But then we roll credits.
Yep. To
Marshall,
we roll credit. Well, no, we get the slow walk away from MJ like you would an explosion to look bad or
we
to
get
look
the slow
cool.
walk away from Peter Parker, not MJ.
No, no, you get the slow. You get Peter walking away from MJ slowly like you would an explosion. And other anyway, he's trying to look cool. No, he's not. I don't know. Where am I at? Oh yeah. So we get the final shot, which was also added after things of Spider-Man jumping up, the American flag behind him
Right.
on the post, swinging away, and then we roll credits and we get um, Nickelback's "Hero" playing.
Yes. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I had to do
Marshall,
it. Yes.
what are your final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I I loved this movie growing up. Like I said, I
That was
saw
a
it.
that was a past tense.
I just hear me out. I loved this movie growing up. It was my Spider-Man. I watched it all the time. I enjoyed every iteration of Spider-Man that had been out since it. Andrew Garfield, um, Tom Holland. A few years back, I tried watching it, and I could not get into it for whatever reason. It felt, in my mind at the time, it felt old and cheap, and it didn't look right. I don't know where it was at, but
I
watching
remember
it
you saying that.
yeah, yeah, it's just it seemed off to me. Watching it again now, I have gone back to really enjoying it. It was a testament to Marvel movies, superhero movies, and comic book movies of the time. It still really holds up with the graphics. I mean, there's some things you can pick out here and there, especially when he's out of the suit in the other suit, when you're trying to do the more human aspect of it, because you got to see a little bit of his face, and it's not the sleek shiny suit.
Hmm.
But overall, I had a lot of fun watching it again. Um, I enjoyed it. I definitely will watch it again. I don't think after all the years, it's there's nostalgia there. There's fun there. It's all kind of Spider Man-y, but I liked it a lot. Um, I'm back to yay Spider Man. Um, like I said, I don't know I don't know if it was just because I had watched the other Spider Man, the newer ones recently a lot, and with the change of graphics and everything being but much bigger, that hit me differently. But yeah, it is. I really enjoy this movie.
Okay.
You're up.
So I think this will always be my Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
I love I don't there's not a Spider-Man movie I don't love. Uh Spider-Man 3, I take it
I
for
was
what it
just gonna
is.
say Spider Man three, and then I'll let you finish because I don't
I
want
know
to.
I know I know you thought Amazing Spider-Man 2 was too much should have been two movies.
Yes,
And
it was.
I tend to agree with you on that aspect, but now that we didn't get a third one, I'm glad we have it for what it was. There are Spider-Man movies I like less. Spider-Man 3 being one of them, Amazing Spider-Man 2 being on the list of my least favorite ones. However, Tobey Maguire trilogy I think is just going to be my Spider-Man
Yeah,
because that I mean, when those movies came out, they were a huge part of my life, and they were a huge comfort for me during that time in my life that they were out as well. And so, I mean, also the fact of like that's when I was in high school, so I relate to that era so much as a high school. As good as Tom Holland's trilogy is, it's not a world that I'm familiar with. Being in high school now is I mean, I've been out of high school for 20 years.
yeah.
I don't have that I don't relate to Spider-Man on the same level. I don't
Okay,
relate to modern day Peter Parker like I did with Tobey Maguire.
I get that.
So, is Tobey Maguire the best Peter Parker? No. Is Tobey Maguire the best Spider-Man? No. Is Tobey Maguire my favorite Peter Parker and Spider-Man? Yes, because of I think nostalgia carries it all of
Yeah,
why it's the favorite. I will admit none of the original Spider-Man trilogy is the best, but it's my favorite because it relates specifically to me being in high school and I have so much connection with it on such a deep level
yeah.
that there's not going to be a Spider-Man that dethrones that as what fits in my life as my Spider-Man.
That's fair. I get that. Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think we touched on almost everything Spider-Man we could for this episode. I'm I'm really happy with the way this episode went. I think this was great, and this is what I wanted to do with the podcast. So I'm excited to go forward and maybe touch on more of these um, types of movies
yeah. This is
because this went great. This was a great trial run
a
on it.
good start to season three.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
Yeah, I think it. I couldn't have asked for a better first episode. I think
yeah.
this
Well,
was so much fun.
since we're talking about Spider Man, over the last 2 days or so, there's been a lot of talk about Sony moving forward with Amazing Spider Man 3 and Andrew Garfield.
Yes, I have not heard any of this.
So there's some rumors. I don't think anything's officially confirmed, but it sounds like Andrew Garfield is talking about it too.
That would be
So
fun.
so if we get any more information, we'll update you.
Yeah. Let me know at least.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. But I
Yeah,
figured
because
we're talking about Spider-Man. These rumors have been building up for the last couple days. And it's like, well, maybe I'll throw that out there.
this is the first I'm hearing of it. So I have not heard
It's
any chatter about Amazing Spider-Man 3 happening.
and it sounds like the idea is it'll take place after No Way Home. He gets back, and then it goes from there.
So are they going to pick up would they pick up with MJ? like they were gonna do? Because they had MJ originally for Amazing Spider-Man 2, and they were
Yeah,
gonna introduce her in 3.
I think what they're doing is they've got to figure out what Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was up to for those years and introduce us into that next. It can't pick up right after. It's got to have that 15-year gap at this point.
Oh boy, yeah,
Well, not 15
10,
year, more like 8 year.
yeah, they could do it.
But those that's
They could even do they could even do a 5-year gap.
yeah. Any Spider-Man fans out there or anybody's curious that at this moment when we're recording this, there's talks of Amazing Spider-Man 3.
That would be fun.
Yes.
Well, Marshall, what is your first pick for season 3?
My first pick for season 3, I've gone back and forth on a few things. I wanted to be something. I mean, you went with Spider-Man off the bat. I'm like, okay, I gotta go big too. I gotta hit it out of the park first go. I've gotta um, come in with something strong. I was thinking maybe Raiders hitting us with another Indiana Jones, but after after what you thought of the last one, I think maybe we'll put a pin in Indiana Jones until later. Um, there's a lot of good movies from the '90s. There's just the blockbusters, and like I said, I wanted to go big. I wanted to go huge with this. You might even say I wanted to go Titanic, and so we are. We're gonna watch James Cameron's Titanic. If the silence followed by the head hang I just saw was great. What are your thoughts about this pick?
It is one of the greatest movies of all time. It is also 3 hours long, and we are already on a time crunch to get back on schedule. Titanic, let's do it.
Okay, I think it'll be fun. It's long. There's a lot of sweeping shots that we won't like touch on. Like, and then there was a shot of the ocean.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I
Titanic.
I think it'll be fun. It was pivotal. I mean, we all saw it in theaters.
Yeah.
Family movie.
Eh.
But
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
we got this.
All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our season 3 premiere.
I'm excited.
Thank you to everyone who has been along with us on this journey for going on to our 3rd year now. And thank you to everyone who is just finding us for the first time. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can do so. WatchItBroPodcast at gmail.com. We are on the X, formerly known as Twitter, at WatchItBroPod. Facebook and Instagram under that same handle. Our intro and outro music is provided by my lovely wife, that intro being Blue, that outro being Orlando. And as always, thank you for watching.